Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man, and we talking boxing. You feel me? We talking boxing. Y'all hit that like button for your boy as we get it in. Let's work. Oh, when McHale's going down, Eric Bowden, what's going down, Brody? Going down, Brody Rose. Saying and unsaying, what's going down? Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. You did that part, bro. That part saying unsaying, you did. You know, we cooking on, man. Ryan Garcia, Tank, Mike Tyson hyping that deal up. And we gonna talk about the fights that we should get in 2021 that your boy want to see that can help grow the sport of boxing. You know, that can help grow the sport of boxing. This is America. You know, let some more people get in the building before we start cooking and booking. Tank, go stop that kid. He's still a baby. In these boxing streets, he like a lady. He's talking all that hip shit on Tyson's show, like he about to hit the flow. Tom Ball, he go knock out Tank in two. Who, you? Nigga, please. Talking all that shit like he go knock Tank to his knees. Nigga, you better sneeze and say hi chew and say bless you. Nigga, you dead. Bullet in your head. Fuck me in your motherfucking face on the bed. We're gonna talk about it. Hopefully T.O. don't duck Devin Haney. That's a fight on the list. That's a fight on the list. Got my big brother up in this bitch. Oh, make it red. What's going down, bro? That's my bro to the motherfucking end. Got a problem with him, then got a problem with me, and I will break your motherfucking face. Put a bullet right in your motherfucking face. Oh, Meg, what's going down, big bro? I'm on one, Funny Mikhail, bro. I'm on one right now. I'm on one. Oh, man. Swear, man. MB Boxing Official, what's going down, family? My brother always showing love. A condo in the building. Davis, what's going down, champ? Omega say chilling. I feel you, big bro. Say Oscar must have shared that one bag with Ryan to make him think he got a chance. What's going down, Charles Granger? Cypress Hill, what's going down, fam? Show you some love. Show you some love. What's going down, champ? Shit. About to get the cooking in a minute, y'all. About to get the cooking in a minute, fam. Hope y'all doing good out there, bro. Hope everything going straight for y'all. Cause it's damn sure not going straight for me. Even though I'm looking like I'm happy over this motherfucker. Bro, if it ain't one thing, it's another. My brother Kondo, thank you so much, Chop, for the donation. Much love, much appreciated, fam. Always coming through showing love to your boy, man. I appreciate that. And right now, as much is man, let's just say it's much needed, champ. Thank you so much, bro. EB Sweater Lot, what's going down, family? Focus. What's going down, bro? What's going down, Brody, bro? Ryan gonna scream Corona if they make the tank fight. Garcia not ready for tank. See. That my brother Funny Mikhail. Thank you so much, Chop, for the donation, bro. My brother Focus. Thank you so much, Chop, for the donation, fam. Much love, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for real. Everybody saying Ryan not ready, huh? I can't really say he got exposed, Hong See Quan, because he had a hell of a fight against a real contender. You know what I'm saying? Go get hit, things like that happen. You just gotta tighten up. You feel me? He went out there, he got up, he did what he had to do to get the W. He stopped him. He stopped him. So I ain't gonna say exposed, but it shows that he need more work. But nonetheless, he beat a real, contender. So I want the fight to happen. I want it to happen. Now that's some bullshit. I ain't believing that shit, but I want to see the fight. Say Tank is on a different level, but Ryan is a good fighter. Yep. Y'all give me a few more minutes. Y'all snap these notifications, but we damn should go cook on it. But I feel where y'all coming from. Most definitely feel where y'all coming from. First left uppercut. It's over. Facts. The OG in the building. Hey, hey, look. Hey, OG Blood in the building. Blood had these Negroes in their feelings because they can't take the real heat from a real man. So they cry like a bitch and get on their hands. Talk about why Blood say this and why Blood say that. Everything Blood said was a goddamn fact. Yeah. Blood don't give a fuck about you, bitch. Blood tell you suckers fucking. OG was going down, bro. Much respect to them if they make it happen. The streets is watching. The streets is always watching, OG. Always. Big snack pack. What's going down, cuz? Blood say laughing my ass off. I can rap a little bit, Blood. I rap a little bit. Hey, Blood, Saturday is on D-Way. Saturday is on D-Way, Blood. You hear me? He keep talking about get some dry skin on my lip, man. He keep talking about yeah, man, I make things happen that's different. When the last time y'all see somebody get paid to the bank? You know what I'm saying? When the last time, yeah, when you cry like a little bitch. I mean, I debate, but you know, I need this and I need that. And I don't want this and I don't want that. You diva ass nigga. Got the nerve to call somebody else a diva, but you acting just like a diva. About to get your motherfucking head knocked off. I want the biggest bang for my buck too if I'm about to get my ass whooped. You feel me? If I'm going up against that nigga in a wheelchair named Monty Brown, I'm gonna need my pay. You know what I mean? Because after I get my ass whooped, they might not never want to hear from me again. You know what I mean? So with the high risk, I need a high reward looking ass nigga. That boy so emotional. That boy so emotional. You feel me? Emotional roller coaster ass nigga. Emotional roller coaster. Y'all make sure y'all tune in Saturday at 10 p.m. on my brother Blood Boxing channel. You know, man, ugly man go battle. We go debate. No, we ain't bringing no audio. Hopefully his motherfucking Wi-Fi working. His internet working. Hopefully he ain't walking away from the house. You know, once he get punched in his motherfucking mouth, don't walk away from the house. You feel me? It's there heavy for a real one. I had to smoke him. Even Moses had to kill one. You hear me? Miami Kid J say the fight to make is T.O. Fimo versus Tank. Floyd need to make this happen. I'll just let the fight fans decide. I am open link after. Okay, no doubt, blood. Let the people decide. Hmm. But let's talk about it, fam. Mike Tyson had Ryan Garcia on his show. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't know if everybody's seen it. But Tyson had Ryan Garcia on the show. Hey, we're gonna talk about that, blood. We're gonna talk about it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it because that's one of the fights on my list. That's one of the fights on my list that need to happen in 2021. Ted Fimo versus Haney. One of the fights on my list. We gonna talk about it. Yeah, seen it, unseen. You already know. Okay, so Mike Tyson. We all know the legendary heavyweight. The underrated dog. What's going down, family? What's going down? What's going down? What's going down? You know, he had Ryan Garcia on the show. And Ryan Garcia was very, very animated, family. Very, very animated. Talking to Javante Davis on FaceTime. Right? So we see Tank. We see Tank talking to Tyson. We hear Tyson like, hey Tank, man, you need to fight this nigga, man. You ever talking all this bullshit, talking about how he gonna knock your ass out in 2 rounds and shit like that. You know, Ryan Garcia tell that boy, you gonna need a motherfucking ladder to touch me. You know, he telling Tank, how tall are you? 5'5"? So he cracking on Tank about his height and shit like that. Tank told the boy, listen. Matter of fact, let me find it. Tank told the boy, Tyson, you know if that was me, and if I hit him and hurt him, I was gonna kill him. You feel me? I'm gonna kill him. Right? So Ryan Garcia get, if. That's the key word. If you land a punch. If. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan talking that shit, right? Then Tyson come out and say, Tank, could you fight this nigga, man? He talking all this shit. Can you fight him? Right? Lawrence Wayne, what's going down, bro? I heard Tyson said a year ago that Tank was his favorite fighter. Tyson fuck with Tank. He fuck. I think that's why he called him. You know, Tyson real. He real. I think that's why he called him. He said, "Could you please knock this motherfucker out?" He over here talking all this shit, nigga. What you gonna do? So Tyson dead ass serious. Tyson dead ass serious, right? So he like, Tank, can you fight this nigga this year or what, man? Tank, like the fight is already made. Like Tank saying that's his next fight. They go fight. So I'm only going off what they saying, dog. Brad Garcia, he's standing up. Oh, ain't no backing down now. You gotta fight me. Y'all heard right here. Things of that nature and shit. That's Cowboy fan for life. What's going down? Things like that, right? So I'm bouncing off their energy, dog. I'm bouncing off their energy. You feel me? Young Murray, what's going down? So I believe this fight gonna happen, dog. I believe this fight is going to happen, bro. Right? It's too much hype around this shit. You know, it's too much hype around it. Everybody want to see it now. Like I say, Ryan Garcia, he talking this shit. This little ass talking like he really want to fight. I keep telling people. Hold on, I'm gonna get a sip of this soda. I keep telling people. Bro. He been chasing Tank for a minute, and he really seems like he wants this fight. And sometimes you can be right. Sometimes you could act like you want to fight and things of that nature, but you're really hyping your goddamn self up to get recognition of somebody's name, attaching your name to a hot fight in the game. But like I keep saying, Ryan Garcia is already a hot fighter. He's already a hot fighter, bro. So with that being said, I feel like he really wants the fight. I feel like he really wants this fight. Right? And now that he's the hottest thing, on Golden Boy, he's gonna have to give it to him. Ohio runs boxing, what's going down? You feel me? He's gonna have to give it to him, bro. Because Oscar cannot go away and not do what Ryan Garcia tell him to do. He just can't. He can't afford to lose that man. He can't afford to lose him, bro. He cannot. Now, Tank say, you talking all that shit, talking about 2 rounds. When I get you in the ring, I'm gonna murder your little young ass. I'm gonna murder your little young ass. I want a fight too, Money Brown TV. Line anybody up calling us niggas or monkeys, I'm in. They gonna do that shit behind the keyboard, bro. They gonna do it behind the keyboard. You ain't gonna see their face. You ain't gonna know who said it or nothing like that. You know what I mean? That's how they doing nowadays. And they feel like they're getting away with something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, blood. I need you and Kurt Sugar, man. We're gonna have to find a date, maybe after the debate, maybe next week sometimes. We gonna talk about the racism in boxing from back then and right now, blood. So we can put shit in the proper perspective. Because I remember you saying, you know, it wasn't never nothing put in place for nobody else where they had to give up all their whole paycheck, right? Had to give up their whole paycheck. Couldn't celebrate after knocking the motherfucker out. And some more shit. So I'm gonna hook that up with Blood and Kurt Sugar, right? And we gonna get to the real situation for these motherfuckers that's talking about, oh, you know, we experience racism and all that shit, so they can see that in this sport of boxing, black folks had it the worst, just like any other sport. Had it the worst, bro. Had it the worst. And we turn shit into sugar, and y'all getting pissed off at us. You know what I'm saying? For standing up for our people, you know, and pointing out the facts. You know, but that's for another day. Tank told him, you know, I'm knocking your young ass out, bro. And I'm gonna fuck you up in that ring. And Ryan Garcia, he's just being animated and shit. I'm too pretty. You ain't never seen nobody like me. Muhammad Ali, I'ma knock you out, boy. I'ma knock you out. You feel me? So we gonna see if you gonna stand on that shit. My brother King Palmer in the building. What's going down, my bro? Bro. That's my brother forever too. And I'll crack your fucking head for King Palmer as well. Y'all heard that? That's my brother too. And I'll crack your head for King Palmer as well. Send your ass to hell. But listen, yo. No doubt, folks. When I set that up, most definitely I'll bring you on, bro. Most definitely. When I set that up, most definitely I'll bring you on, bro. No doubt about it. My brother John Kramer, what's going down, champ? The fight was just announced. Who wins? Trevor Bryan. Hold on, bro. I'm cooking on something else, dog. I'm cooking on something. Cooking on something. But, Ryan Garcia being animated and shit, and I don't knock him because it's hype. It get people pumped up. He talking that shit. And, we got to respect it, bro. We got to respect it. But I think we all got our own mentality and our own opinion on what's going to happen in that fight. Or what's going to happen in that fight. Like I said, I give Ryan a puncher's chance now. MJ, what's going down, bro? I give Ryan a puncher's chance, and I say, if Ryan uses height, if he know how to use his height, don't get caught up in the bang bang, shoot him out. It can be a little tough for taking her. It could be a little tough. Like me looking at what I see from Ryan Garcia. Fast hands, fast hook, fast counters, right? Even though he too straight up and down, ain't got the best foot movement and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's good for boxing. All that talk. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. I just want to put some things in perspective, King Palmer. You know what I'm saying? And you, King Palmer, you Mexican, right, my brother? Right? So I'll be a fucking fool to let somebody make me think that one person speak for all Latinos, bro. And this my brother King Palmer. Like I say, who I really will punch a nigga in the face for King Palmer, bro. I really will. Nope, not Mexican. What? You Latino descent though. You got the Hispanic blood in you. You got the Hispanic blood. So give me a little back booster here, family. A little back booster. A little support around this motherfucker. You feel me? Give me a little support. Right? But I'll be a fool to let one man speak for the whole Latino race. El Salvador, okay. El Salvador. Straight from El Salvador. Have you ever had an encounter with a black person told you to go back to your country, Mr. King Palmer? Or have you ever witnessed anything like that coming from a black person to you or your parents or your cousins or anybody? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever witnessed anything like that? Right, bro. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly, family. That's what I'm saying. And that's how I know people just be making up shit, dog. That's how I know people just be making up shit to fit their narrative, man. To fit their narrative. Or maybe dude did get into a argument or altercation with somebody, right? And y'all probably got heated in the debate where you said some fucked up shit to him and he said some fucked up shit back to you. But you don't want to say what you said to him. You just want to put it all on him. You can't trust cats out here, dog. Three sides to every story. Yours, his, and the truth. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you can make up anything and make it sound good. You know what I mean? But let's get back to the boxing, fam. Let's get back to the boxing. And if y'all can, bro, donate, show love to the channel. We're trying to reach the goal of 300. It's for a personal reason. If you donate and you want to ask me why, I will hit you up behind the scenes and let you know, family. But it's much love to everybody out there. But check this out, yo. Ryan Garcia, if he uses height, if he uses jab, If he use his counter hook, right, and be smart in the ring, he give himself a chance, dog. He give himself a chance. But Javante Davis right now is more athletic. You know, I think he got a better high IQ. They both of them got power, bro. Both of them got power. But I'm gonna say Tank got more power in both hands. You know what I'm saying? Tank got more power in both hands. Both of them can get a little reckless. Tank can get reckless himself. We seen that. Where he try to land that big ass shot, sometimes it be out of place, sometimes it be too far back, you know. And if you do that, and Ryan can target in on that shit and counter your ass, it can be a little scary. It can be a little scary, bro. Because one thing about power, if it's landed the right way on the right spot, I don't give a fuck who you is, you going down. You are going down, bro. Why you say that? What you said, Condo? So I hate the little keyboard with these. Hate this little ass keyboard with these bad eyes. You know, for the first couple rounds, it might be tough. Then Tank go close the distance and stop him. Mhm. But coming in, if Ryan using that jab, dog, popping that jab out there, he got a fast jab, he got a quick counter, so it's gonna be interesting. Now, let's not get it fucked up. Monty B got Tank by stoppage as well. I got Tank by stoppage as well. But I have to be real about the fight. I got to be real about the fight. Tank can get wild at times, man. He can get wild at times to where if the right person in the ring, and not saying that he gonna get wild against Ryan and things of that nature, but if the right person is in the ring, they can take advantage of that. You can put yourself in a fucked up position. You can put yourself in a fucked up position if they make you pay. You know, but overall, shit, my dude Tank, his chin has been solid so far. It has been solid so far. But he haven't fought nobody with the power of Ryan Garcia. See what I'm saying? He haven't fought nobody with the power of Ryan Garcia. You know, young fans with him, and Ryan Garcia is just as confident, bro. He's just as confident. So I could just see him trying to work the jab, trying to stay on the outside. But with you doing that type of stuff, right? With you doing that type of shit, right? Hey, quit playing with blood, dog. Hey, blood, I swear to God, when he got to talking, bro, I'm like, man, chill the fuck out, dog. You ain't no motherfucking Ali, dog. Chill your ass out, bro. Chill your ass out, bro. You feel me? Look at me. You ain't pretty enough to be the champ. Look at me. I'm pretty. Hey, blood. But you gotta hype the fight, blood. You hear me? You gotta hype the fight, bro. And that type of shit hypes the fight. It hypes the fight. You know what I'm saying? Whether we like it or not, blood, that shit that hypes the fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? He been so animated. Tyson like, nigga, say something back. But you see how Tank was looking. Tank was looking a little mad like, bitch, I would knock you the fuck out. Like, quit playing with me, little dude. And by Ryan being only 22 years of age, he still got that look. He got a little kid in him still got that little kid. Like, it's like a little game. But once you get your ass in that ropes, in between them ropes, and they unleash that motherfucking tank. They unleash that motherfucking tank. You feel me? Your ass better be ready. You better be ready. But I seen some shit. I think Blue put it up when he said now Oscar talking about the fight happening in September. Nope. Hell no. Fuck no. Hell no. Fuck no. Ain't no fights happening in September. Make that shit happen next. Make that shit happen next because Ryan Garcia out here talking all this shit. Hell yeah, blood. You heard when you got talking about, oh man, I wonder if they go demonetize my shit if I play this shit. Hold on. They shouldn't, dog. I hate that motherfucking 6'9", dog.
All that. You better open up. You're gonna need a ladder to hit me. You're gonna need, hey, you're gonna need a stairmaster to hit me. I'm proud. Hey, how tall are you? How tall are you? You 5'5". You're gonna need a ladder to hit me. You're gonna need a stairmaster. You won't be able to touch me. You ain't never fought a 135 in your life. It's just different. Just I don't care what you say. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Boy, I don't care. You 250 champ. I'm Boy, I'm pretty. You ain't never seen nothing like me. I'm real serious. You're gonna go hell. You see me with the whole time there. 2 rails long gonna take. Now, but you can talk to Mike. How can talk to Mike? Yeah, that shit, man. Yeah, that shit, man. On me. You gotta count by somebody that came ahead. Oh, don't worry. You can say, yeah, hit me with that shot. You're gonna need a stairmaster, boy. Yeah. Hey, keyword. What if let's fight me with this nigga, man. Nigga, we don't worry about television. You fight this nigga talking mad shit, man. Let's go. Hey, now he said it. Hey, the world knows. He said it. Let's fight. There's no going back now. There ain't no going back. Hey, you better come into it. Sign that, baby. Sign it. Sign it 1,000 days. I'm dancing. I'm happy. I'm dancing. But I'm Let's go. Wait, there you go. He's out. Hey, man, this is man. He's talking nigga shit.
He talking nigga shit. You feel me? Hey, listen. The kid is fucking entertaining, man. The motherfucker is entertaining. Whether we like the little, I like Ryan Garcia. I ain't gonna say we. I know a lot of people don't like his little ass. I like him, bro. But he is trying to sound like Ali. You know, like Blood say, he watched some Ali's promo, and now, you know, he trying to add it to his little repertoire. Don't do it, Money Brown TV. Don't do it. I done it, bro. I done fucking done it. I done it. Laugh my ass off. Listen to Lil Ryan talk his shit, y'all. Capping ass female, he go get that NyQuil fight with Tank. That fight gotta be next. That's what I'm saying, Tank. Ricky E245, what's going down in the building? What's going down, family? It gotta be next because Ryan talking all this shit. He talking all this shit like Tank. Make sure you sign the fight. All right, you said it. It's out there. Sign it down the line. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Nope. All right. Now you said all that shit. Now you said all that shit. Now make sure you go to Oscar and make sure you have Oscar make this fight. Make sure you have Oscar make this fight. Don't let Oscar say no goddamn September. None of that shit. Because now you insinuating that you want the fight, but Javante don't want the fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all here right now. He can't run now. He can't run. All right. Make sure you make this shit happen. Make sure you make this shit happen. He said that boy talking real tough, and you heard what Tyson said. Tyson said he talking nigga shit. You heard me? You talking nigga shit, boy. You trying to sound like Ali? You heard talking this nigga shit. You know what happened when you talk nigga shit? You gotta bag that up, partner. You gotta bag that up, partner. Them big facts. Them big facts, bro. When you talk that nigga shit, you have to bag that up, partner. Look, you right on point with everything I'm about to talk about, bro. You right on point with everything I'm about to talk about. But yeah, that was a beautiful thing Tyson did right there, bro. Beautiful. Beautiful thing what Tyson did right there. You feel me? Come on with it. Come on with it, right? Because that's just more hype for the fight. More hype for the fight, bro. And like I said, right now is the best time to make that fight happen, dog. Right now is the best time to make that fight happen. Tank Neck look like he a heavyweight. He's a big guy. And look, he's in the gym working his ass off. Tank is in the gym working his ass off with GT and AB in the game. He working his ass off. So he's staying in shape. He's staying dedicated, right? Staying dedicated, putting in the work. Staying dedicated, putting in the work to show that he's serious. And that Javante Davis that's standing in the gym putting in work, bro, it's a bad motherfucker. That's a bad motherfucker, right? That's a bad motherfucker. Feel me? But Ryan Garcia, he got real raw talent, man. He got real raw talent. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him. He can fight. The motherfucker can fight. He got flaws. He got some flaws and some flaws that can put his ass on that canvas. But with the putting in the hard work, coming in shape, being determined, having faith in yourself, you never know what can happen in that square circle. So anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen. One false move, a counter shot that put a motherfucker down. Anything can happen in that ring. We just don't know. What's going down, boxing fan? We just don't know. I like Tank and T.O. best in the division. I agree. I agree, blood. I agree. I have it like this though. I got Teofimo Lopez because he got 3 scraps. I got Devin because he got a scrap. I got Tank, then I got Ryan Garcia. But we all know Javante and Ryan is the biggest stars in the division. They the biggest stars in the division, right? I got Tank, in my opinion. I think Tank. I gotta say, yeah, T.O. beat Loma, and he did it. So on paper, he is the best at 135. That's why I give him his credit at number 1. But I still think Javante would have knocked out Lomachenko, and I got Javante knocking out Teofimo as well. People might think I'm crazy. I got Tank knocking out him as well. I got Tank knocking out Ryan Garcia. I got Tank knocking out Devin Haney. I think he stopped them all. I think he stops them all. Ain't gonna be easy. Ain't gonna be easy at all. Shit ain't gonna be easy at all. And he got a chance of losing a couple of them fights. But that's what makes the division so fucking good, dog. When you fighting the best, you have a chance to lose. Hell yeah. When you fighting the best, you have a chance to lose, bro. You have a chance to lose. Because, blood, I try to tell you every time, blood, right? It ain't the old days, my brother. And when I mean that, back then you didn't have all this social media shit. So you had to really fight to get your recognition. You know what I'm saying? You weren't given the bone back then. You had to work for everything you got. Like I say, it was real mans back in the days. And I'm not saying that people not real mans today. I don't want to try to test nobody manhood and shit like that. But we know that manly man type shit. You feel me? We know the manly man type shit. We know, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was look at every sport back in the days. From basketball to football to boxing to baseball. You feel me? Even baseball. It was real tough and rough and rugged. Real tough, rough and rugged. You know what I'm saying? You could clothesline a motherfucker in basketball. You could slam a motherfucker on their neck in football. In boxing, you had the heavyweights that was running the show. They knocking motherfuckers out left and right. You had tough ass fighters at the smaller weight divisions calling each other out. These motherfuckers used to punch each other in the face at the weigh-ins. You feel me? These motherfuckers used to punch each other in the face at the weigh-ins. Y'all don't get that shit today, dog. Y'all don't get that today. Nowadays, niggas getting pedicures, making sure they don't break a nail before the fight. You know what I'm saying? We are in a business era of boxing. And I'm not knocking the fighters. I love my fighters. I love my era of fighting. I respect my era of fighting. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Fighters got more control over their boxing career. So of course they're going to, you know what I'm saying? Of course, sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need a easy step up and shit like that. I ain't gonna say easy step up, but sometimes you need a easy go. You know what I mean? But back in the days, they weren't built like that. They weren't built like that back in the days. Back in the days, they wanted the real motherfucking smoke. They wanted the real motherfucking smoke. You feel me? They wanted the real smoke. Understand what I'm saying? So you weren't getting none of that bullshit. You know, they understood what it was to go in there and be the king of the motherfucking ring. You know, so one no bagging down. It wasn't no bagging down. Or you gonna be called a bitch for real. And back then, that bitch word, you get your fucking head sawed off. You get your head sawed off, you know? Nah, you ain't gonna call me no bitch. I ain't ducking nobody. You get an opportunity to fight the big dog, you going forward. What Buddy McGurk say? You better pick up that phone, and if they offer you that fight, you better take it, because if not, they got a motherfucker already on the other end ready to take the fight. You see what I'm saying? But nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything got watered down a little bit. Everything is watered down a little bit, you know? You know what I mean? So this where we at with it now. This where we at with it now, right? And I just accept the shit for what it is because we can't change it. We can't change the shit. Everyone is forgetting about Loma. Not sure how fight with Tank will go though, but he beats Ryan and Haney. I doubt it. Yeah, bro, I'm getting used to the changes. I'm sure trying, yeah. Cause this where we at, blood. You know, we ain't gonna be able to change the shit, especially with the money being involved, what it is nowadays. You know, so I just roll with the punches. I just roll with the punches, right? You know what I'm saying? I just roll with the punches. But this fight got to happen next. This fight got to happen next. No, this fight got to happen. Oh yeah, but let me finish making my little statement. Yeah, so the social media shit, it helped boost them up and things of that nature because nowadays, man, I mean, just look at the music. You don't even got to have a hot fucking song for real. I ain't gonna say not have a hot song. You don't even have to say shit in your word. I mean, in your raps nowadays. You can say a whole lot of bullshit, but if you got a nice ass hook and you got a nice ass beat and you iced out with a nice ass car, because that's all people care about nowadays is the bling and what looks good and things of that nature. You know, so that's all. If you fucking a fine ass girl, that's gonna help you out. So those are things that make you a star nowadays. That's the type of shit that blow you up. That's the type of shit that blow you up. And I mean that by saying you can have a real ass nigga on Instagram, right? Could be the realest nigga in the world, but he ain't really looking like shit. Got on regular clothes, da da da, this that. Ain't driving the best of car. That nigga have about 100 followers, 200, 300. But you can have this bitch ass nigga over here that's a straight bitch, ain't about shit, ain't standing on nothing, ain't got no morals, no principle, but because he got some jewelry around his neck, got a nice little watch on, got a nice little car, living in a nice house, probably got a pretty ass bitch that he tricking to keep. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got it because he a thorough ass nigga. He got it because he tricking and she getting what she can get out the nigga. And this nigga have 200,000 followers. That's what life is nowadays. That's what life is nowadays. Where bitch ass niggas get praised for being bitch ass niggas and the real niggas get looked over. That's what life is nowadays. It's all about the beat and the hook and music now. Exactly. You ain't got to say shit. Say, money, you right. I was born in the '60s, but those fighters didn't have a choice. If they in the generation, they would change right along with the money. Facts, bro. You go go with what's popping. EJ, what's going down? The content trash these days. Music not like it used to be. Ain't nothing like it used to be, champ. Ain't nothing like it used to be. You feel me? Ain't nothing like it used to be because that's what everything is nowadays. It's exactly what it is nowadays. And people accept it, bro. They accept it because it's like a fast way to get on. It's like a fast way. Everybody want everything fast. Don't nobody want to work for shit nowadays. They want everything fast, bro. And if they can get it fast, they a okay with it. They a okay with it, fam. You know. So that's why these motherfuckers become stars without having no titles. And don't get me wrong, they can fight now. I ain't gonna take their talent away from them. They can fight, but it's a whole lot of other shit that goes along with it. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan talking all that shit, make sure you tap De La Hoya on the shoulder and tell him to make sure that fight happen next, homie. Make sure that fight happen next. We don't want to hear no bullshit. We don't want to hear no bullshit. You know, no boxing. What's going down, bro? I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Oh well, we the A side and they not doing this. Nope. You talking all that shit. Oh, make the fight happen. You said you see it here. He can't duck out now. He can't do this. He can't do that. The money's there. So we will be watching. You know what I'm saying? We will be watching. What's Illuminati motto? Somebody's always watching. Somebody is always watching, child. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period, bro. But Mike Tyson helped hyping that fight up. Let me take a sip of soda, y'all. Mike Tyson is hyping that fight up. He's doing a damn good job helping him. A damn good job helping him. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see what they talk about on signing them motherfucking contracts. See what they talking about on signing them contracts, bro. Because that's the fight. And look, if the fight get made and Tank knock him out, y'all better get Tank all the credit in the world. Give him all the credit in the world. What's going down, TJ? That your Knicks is going down, bro. What's going down? My brother, Mr. King Pop, said T.O.'s about to be on the Mike Tyson podcast, too. You know he is. You know he is, bro. But Mike doing their ass a good favor, helping them build that fight up. Doing them a big favor. There's something about Tyson too, boy. Tyson can get the best out of people. Tyson know how to get the best out of people, bro. You come on this show, he gonna get the best out of your ass. Know what I mean? Especially if you're a fighter. Especially if you're a fighter. Tyson go damn sure get the best out of you. That's why I like Tyson as well. He keep it real. He don't hold no punches. He tell your ass how it is. He tell you how he feel. Sometimes he can say some weird, crazy ass shit that's off the wall. Or you'll be like, God damn, I wasn't expecting that. But nonetheless, you keep it real, dog. Sean Smith, what's going down, fam? Blessed to you too. Blessings, blessings, blessings. You know what I mean? But Ryan Garcia, Javante Davis, we want to see. We want to see. Good fight for boxing right now. Good fight for boxing right now, fam. You know what I mean? Damn good fight for boxing. But switching gears, y'all. I want to talk about some of the fights that should happen in 2021 that can help put the sport at the top. Right? Help put the sport at the top. Number one, Earl Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford. The best fight at the welterweight division, right? We all know Manny Pacquiao is in between because both of them want to fight with Manny Pacquiao. Now I know a lot of people saying Pacquiao didn't say this person name. Pacquiao haven't said this person name. Pacquiao haven't said any name yet. You feel me? He haven't said any name yet. He said he looking at Mikey. He said he looking at Conor McGregor, but he haven't picked anything because he said he liked the Earl Spence fight as well. He liked the Earl Spence fight as well. And him and Earl Spence and Cowboy Stadium will do great fucking numbers. But the fight in 2021 that need to happen, Earl Spence Jr. turns Bud Crawford at the welterweight division. That is a legacy fight. That is a unification bout. That is a fight that will make one of them man a bigger star than what they is now. I have Earl Spence number one pound for pound. Some people have Bud Crawford number one pound for pound. You understand what I'm saying? So between them and that fight, we can see who come out on top and see where they land on the number one pound. Land on the pound for pound list. You feel me? The business got to be right. We know that. But we're just going to talk about the fight that need to be made. Earl Spence turns Bud Crawford. Hell of a fight, family. Hell of a fight. Somebody get that Steven Dude up there. We ain't got time for no bullshit, bro. We ain't got time for no bullshit, and we ain't playing with nobody. Nah, get him up out of here. We ain't got time for that shit. We ain't got time to be joking. We ain't playing no games right now. Block his ass. Let him go make another motherfucking thing and let him come back. We ain't doing all this bullshit playing right now. You know, a good fight for boxing, dog. It's go. Pay-per-view number gonna be great. 700 to 800, maybe even a fucking million, dog. Maybe even a million, because they gonna talk that shit. The hardcores know about this fight. The casuals know about this fight. You feel me? Everybody know about Earl Spence turns Bud Crawford. Everybody want that fight to happen. One of the biggest fights in boxing, if not the biggest fight in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So that fight need to happen. Ego stopping the fight. You know, could the fans be playing the part as well? Possibility, man. But when you're the fighter, and you in the game, you know the business. You should know how to block a whole lot of that shit out and get to the money, fam. And get to the motherfucking money. You feel me? You should know how to block that shit out and get to the motherfucking money. You feel me? That's why Floyd is one of the best, man, because Floyd had tunnel vision. Floyd has tunnel vision. You know, nothing's gonna make him stop getting his paper, dog. He don't give a damn what no fans thinks or none of that shit. But he's going to get to the money, right? You know if you the A side or not. You know the truth. You know the truth. Got that Rice Krispie boy on deck, man. Shit be good. You know the truth, dog. You know if you're the A side or not. You know what numbers you doing compared to your opponent. You know, Terrence Bud Crawford know for a fact he's not the goddamn A side. He know this shit. But he don't want to feel like he's getting bitched. Oh man, ain't nobody gonna pressure me to doing shit. I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no weak ass nigga. You know, I'm older than this dude. You see what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. That's exactly what it comes down to. I'm older than him, dog. How you gonna try to tell me something? I done did this. I done did that. I done did this. But that ain't what we're talking about. We look at the business. Your business don't add up with that man business. Period. You know? So if Crawford can let that ego go, you know what I mean? We could get Earl Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford in 2021. We need that shit, dog. We need that. We need it. And watch how boxing grows off that one fight. Watch how boxing grows off that one fight. Because people ain't gonna stop talking about that shit. They not gonna stop talking about it. You feel me? And that's the type of effect that Terrence Bud Crawford and Earl Spence has on boxing right now. You know what I'm saying? Boy, gotta understand, you talking helps your case a lot, bro. A lot. Look at Bud when he came out and said that whatever, like 9 to 10 to 12 minute rant that he had. Look at the effect he had on boxing, bro. Look how many videos got made off of that shit. Look how the buzz went. Look how Twitter went up. You know what I'm saying? When it comes from the horse's mouth itself, shit holds weight. It holds weight. Way more weight than Bernie. You know, Bernie the Gore dog. Hold way more weight than Bernie the Gore dog. You feel me? Or even Bo Mac. Or even my dude who I fucks with heavy, Drew Mac, Bo Mac's son. When Buzz said itself, can't deny it. Well, if it's some bullshit or not, he came out and said it. You know what I'm saying? He came out and said it. And that's the main thing that people want to hear. Him saying it. You feel me? So that's big time for boxing. We need Earl Spencer turns Boyd Crawford. And like I said, if neither one get Manny Pacquiao, I'm pushing for Earl and Bud to fight each other next. But if it don't happen, you know, Bud, if he fight Porter, and if Earl fight Ugas, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because it's two competitive fucking fights. You can put both on pay-per-view, right? I know people tired of paying their money for this shit, but everybody wants to see how Turnbull Crawford do with Sean Porter. A lot of eyeballs are on that fight. That can help grow Bud resume. That can help grow Bud as a star. It can give him more credibility at 147 that a lot of people not giving his ass. You did. And Earl going over to fight Ugas, which a lot of people probably be pissed off at the fight. Oh, why is he fighting Ugas, man? This is, you know what I'm saying? But Ugas is arguably the number 6 welterweight in the world. He most definitely top 10. Some people thought he beat Sean Porter. You know what I mean? Some people thought he beat Sean Porter, you know, and he got a hell of a style. He beat Bud in the amateurs. He called out turns Bud. They ain't give him no offer. They ain't give him no offer. He just won a WBA regular. You feel me? So I fuck with Ugas. If Turnbull Crawford was to fight Ugas, I would salute him because that's a hell of a fight. One hell of a fight. You feel me? Terrence Bailey Sr. was going down, dog. It's going down, fam. Chilling. That's a hell of a fight. You know? One hell of a fight. Somebody get earring fat chains up out of here, man. Y'all see these stupid, silly comments? Man, get that shit out of here, y'all. We ain't got time for none of the bullshit, family. None of the bullshit. Get him up out of here, y'all. Same Negro. Same, probably got 6, 7 accounts already burnt already. Like, these people are just worried, bro. But, you know, that's we gotta make these fights happen. We gotta make these fights happen. Exactly. Ugas is solid. Solid to the core, bro. Solid to the core, bro. He coming in shape. He coming to fight. He ain't backing down. You know? He ain't backing down. And he gonna give you what you're looking for. If you slipping up on your shit, go fight Ugas. He gonna show if you slipping or not. Ugas gonna show you if you slipping or not, bro. You feel me? Go fight Ugas and watch what happens. Go fight Ugas and watch what happens if you slipping, dog. He will expose your ass. He will expose your ass. You feel me? But Earl Spence turns Bud Crawford. One of the fights we need for 2021. Another fight. Jamal Charlo versus Demetrius Andrade. Right? The WBA is vacant. It's a vacant scrap. We know Chris Eubanks is the WBA regular champion. So a possibility is Jamal Charlo and Chris Eubanks Jr. for the WBA Super that Canelo let go. But I want Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, right? Because I say it's number 1, number 2 at the division. A lot of people telling Andrade, I want to see you go up to 168 and fight Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe called you out. I just seen somebody, I think it was BLTB talking about it today. Listen, Billy Joe at 168, Andrade at 160, right? Andrade have big fights at 160. The Jamal Charlo fight, in my opinion, is bigger than the fucking Billy Joe Saunders fight. Jamal Charlo versus Demetrius Andrade is a bigger fight than Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders, right? So that's a hell of a fight. These boys has history. They got history, right? Andrade was supposed to fight Jamel Charlo. Shit didn't happen because Andrade felt like he wasn't getting enough money. He felt like he wasn't getting enough money at the time, which was bullshit in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You make that fight happen. If you beat Jamel Charlo, your stock rises, bro. It rises. It rises. And a lot of people don't like Andrade. They don't like his personality. The motherfucker can fight, bro. That motherfucker can fight. Can't take that away from him. You can't take that away from him. He got a skill set. And I'm going to stand on my words. Andrade had the skills to beat anybody from 54 to 68. He has the skill set to beat anybody from 54 to 68. You understand what I'm saying? He's that type of fighter, bro. He's that type of fighter. You know, if you put on that hit and not get hit game and frustrate a motherfucker, you got a chance to beat anybody. He's a slick boxer, and he got some slick pop on him. If he catch your ass with a shot that you don't see, he can put your ass on the canvas. See what I'm saying? But him and Big Charlo is one hell of a fight at 160. They can make their own legacy right there at 160. We still got Triple G right there, who's still a nice name. We know he getting old. We know he on his way out the door, but Triple G name still holds weight. It still holds weight. And I think it was Abel Sanchez holding back the fights with them, in my opinion. But I feel like right now, if Andrade and Charlo was to fight, and somebody was to win and become unified, and if you call out Triple G name and Triple G looking at you saying, you know what, that's a nice bag. It's a hell of a fight. They just made a lot of noise. They just made themselves a bigger star by beating the top dog in the division. They're a unified champion. Your ass on your way out the door. You ain't getting Canelo because you ain't going to 68. Your career ended at 160. You never went down. You never went up. Your ass stayed at 160 your whole motherfucking career, Triple G. You know, they once had Triple G number one pound for pound, but they cried about Earl Spence for another video, though. But Triple G is still right there. The winner can go face Triple G and become another world champion. Become face another fucking world champion, the unified for another scrap, and then you one scrap away from undisputed. One scrap away from undisputed. You feel me? So I want to see that fight happen. I really want to see that fight happen. You know what I'm saying? That's one hell of a fight. We all know Big Charlo just beat the shit out of Derevchenko. My man's been needing a big fight in Demetrius Andrade. What's a better name than Jamal Charlo? What's a better name than Jamal Charlo? Do y'all have a better name for Demetrius Andrade at 160 than Jamal Charlo? Because I don't. I don't. No, Murata didn't get up. He didn't get upgraded, champ. Murata didn't get upgraded. They can't upgrade him. I ain't gonna say they can't. No, you fucking right. Oh my God. That's the shit I be talking about. I stand corrected, my brother. MB Boxing Official, I stand corrected, champ. You are fucking right. They done upgraded Murata ass to the fucking WBA. Now, you know what fight for to get made? They gonna make Murata and Triple G happen, bro. Watch. Thank you for that MB Boxing. Thank you so much, champ. Yeah, you're right. He's upgraded. WBA champion. He's fucking upgraded. Crazy. Crazy, 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 fucking crazy, WBA. Fucking crazy, dog. Fucking crazy. But now, and well, I ain't gonna be pissed off at it. I ain't gonna be pissed off. Because think about this. Now, if Murata and Triple G win and Triple G beat Murata, become unified. The Demetrius Andrade and Jamel Charlo fight, the winner can fight the winner of that fight, and then we got undisputed. Then we got undisputed. You feel me? So let's still make it happen. But that's one of the biggest fights you can make in boxing. Andrade versus Jamal Charlo. They say Earl Spence was ducking Ugas at one point because Ugas was his mandatory. The haters say he chose a capo over Ugas. If Earl fight Ugas, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Ugas a good fighter. Big facts. Big facts. And not only did they say he ducked Ugas for Ocampo, which Ocampo was the mandatory. You had no chance to get away from that. But they say he ducked him when he fought Mikey as well. And we all know Earl was looking for a big fight. Uga's name was not as big as it is right now. Mikey, a four-division world champion, a pound-for-pound fighter. You already know. Look what he did with Mikey. You think he could have did that with Ugas? You think he could have went in there and put 30,000 plus in the motherfucking Cowboy Stadium with Ugas? Fuck no. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? But EJ looking at Ugas. He said Ugas is a nice fight. He looking at him. But Andrade and Jamal Charlo is a big fucking fight in boxing in 2021, y'all. That shit will be fireworks. They gonna talk that shit. Like I said, they got history. Let me crack this Rice Krispie, y'all. They got history. You feel me? And they can make that shit happen. They can make that shit happen, bro. They can make it happen. Okay. They can make it happen. Earl Spence dominated Ugas or stop him. That'd be impressive. Hell yeah. Especially looking at how Ugas fought Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, some people thought he beat Sean Porter. Some people thought he beat Sean Porter. But still ain't gonna be good enough. They gonna say he ducking Bud. And we all know 60-40 is out there. Bud say no deal. What a man gonna do? Sit around and wait? Nobody's gonna sit around and wait. Especially when you're the top dog. When you're the top dog, family, when you're the top dog, you're not worrying about who behind you, bro. You damn sure not worrying about who behind you. When you know you're the A side, you're not gonna let nobody dictate the pace. And you should. You should. You know what I mean? You should. You feel me? You work your ass off to get to a certain position. You know, if you're the man, if you're the A side, you stand on your shit. You feel me? You stand on your shit. You don't get it up for nobody. You don't give that up for nobody, bro. And that's a fact. That's a fact. You don't get it up for nobody. You know? So, Andrade, Jamal Charlo, another big fight we need. All right? Now, Canelo versus Caden Plant. Canelo versus Caden Plant or Canelo versus David Benavidez. Right? But I'm going to say Canelo versus Caden Plant because I want Benavidez and Billy Joe Saunders. That's another fight I want to happen. Canelo, Caden Plant, one of the biggest fights in boxing. Unification. Canelo has 2 scraps. Caden Plant has 1. Right? Cashman was going down. Caden Plant has 1. Unification bout. Great fucking fight. Great fucking fight. A lot of people thought Canelo and Plant was going to fight before Canelo and Callum Smith. We all thought that fight was going to take place. I made a video on it. I think a lot of other brothers made a few videos on it. You know what I mean? We thought that was the fight that was going to take place, but it didn't happen. He went and fought Caleb Smith, who was a world champion, which I had no problem with because he was a world champion. Whether you're the weakest link or the biggest link, if you're a world champion, you're a world champion. I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to knock it. You feel me? But him and Caleb Plant, I feel like very competitive. Very competitive, bro. Cash Man was going down. I feel like it's very competitive, bro. You feel me? Very competitive, right? So if they make that fight happen, then if we get David Benavidez versus Billy Joe Saunders, instead of Billy Joe trying to bring up Demetrius Andrade for 160, for 160, and fight him your first fight at 168, because you've been at the weight class longer, right? You've been up there longer, so you've been fighting with the weight. So of course, you'll say you got confidence to fight a motherfucker after you bringing them up from 160 and trying to make that his first fight. Like, nah, miss me with that weak ass shit. Miss me with that. Let motherfucker Andrade and Charlo fight. Billy Joe, you have a fight with David Benavidez right there. Bua versus Matador, a good ass fight. Canelo and Caleb Plant, another good ass fight. Then the winner face each other. You feel me? Guess what we got there then? Undisputed. At 168 pounds, where there was never an undisputed champion, I think Canelo want to try to make history with that shit. I think he want to try to make history with that. It's never been an undisputed champion at 168 pounds. Never. As long as Andre Ward been there, it was never undisputed. You feel me? Canelo can be the first Mexican to become the undisputed champion at 168. I think you see that as history. That put him another notch above certain Mexican fighters. But Canelo versus Caleb Plant, one great fucking fight at 168. Jose Benavidez versus Billy Joe Saunders, another fucking great fight that we can get at 168 pounds. And that should be far worse for boxing. We need to push for those fights in 2021. Right? Now, heavyweight division. Wilder versus Fury, part 3. Right? Wilder versus Fury, part 3. A lot of people want to see Fury and AJ. Nope. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, part 3. Let me tell y'all why. After I crunch this goddamn Rice Krispie down. AJ can fight Usyk if he really wants to. You feel me? Alexander Usyk can fight AJ. Dangerous fight, but I think AJ win. Fury need to clean his fucking name. You need to clean his name. Because me and a lot of other people know his ass is a cheater. Right? Know he's a cheater. A known cheater. It's a fact. Something we can't take away from him. The man is documented as a cheater. Right? Got a fucking list longer than the Nile River with all the shit that he did. You understand what I'm saying? With all the shit that he did, the man got a list longer than the Nile River, bro. So he's a known cheater, Tyson Fury. So now, with everybody saying you cheated Deontay Wilder, you know, for what if it's the gloves coming off the hand, or if you're putting something in your gloves for whatever reason, right? You can clear your name just by going in there, facing Deontay Wilder for the 3rd time, right? If you beat him, fair and square, you shut a lot of motherfuckers up. Bro. You shut a lot of motherfuckers up. They can't say shit. Including myself, bro. You will shut a lot of people up. But you must give Deontay Wilder his fucking rematch like a man. You must give him his rematch like a man, bro. Because he was man enough to give you a rematch. And not only man enough to give you a rematch, he was man enough to help rejuvenate your goddamn career. You know, when you were sitting on the couch all out of shape, nobody didn't give a fuck about you. Right? Nobody gave a fuck about you. Bob Arum damn sure didn't give a fuck about you. ESPN damn sure didn't give a fuck about you, right? Deontay Wilder told you to get yourself together, dog. He'll give you a shot at the fucking world title. Give you a shot at the world title. Gave you a shot at the world title. Helped juvenate your career in the first fight with a draw in the first fight. You feel me? Brought you back from the fucking dead. Brought you back from the dead. And it didn't only up boost you. It got you $100 million fucking contract. Right? You got to go on the fucking WWE, get 2 extra fights, and then come back and get a second fight with Deontay Wilder. That made you another shitload of money. Made you another shitload of money, right? But you get caught cheating, bro. You get caught with your motherfucking hand in the cookie jar. You get caught with your hand in a motherfucking cookie jar, and then you agreed to the fucking third fight, right? You agreed to the third fight. You and your team push it back because y'all can't get an audience. If y'all can get an audience, y'all can't make the money that y'all looking for. Well, it can't make the money that your promoters are looking for. You feel me? So now, Wilder come out and say what he say, put out some evidence on your motherfucking ass that you cheated him. You say, you know what? You go show him that you didn't cheat. You go knock him the fuck out. You go do this. You go do that. You go do this. You go do this in the third fight. And then y'all turn around and try to get about the fight talking about, oh, well, you know what? We're going to move on. We want to fight Anthony Joshua now. It don't work like that, fam. It don't work like that. Y'all was contractually obligated. Y'all signed on the dotted line for the third fight. Y'all want to say that the fucking, the date has ran out and expired. The date never ran out and expired. You know, Corona stopped a lot of shit. Corona stopped a lot of shit. So now, you motherfuckers have to accept that and be a man and get this man his fight. So that's a fight that need to happen in fucking 2021. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury 3, my brother Ray Boxshot was going down, champ. That's a fight that need to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Make that shit happen. And then we can talk about the winner facing the AJ for undisputed. Because we know it'll be on an even playing field. You'll have validity around your name now. If you was to beat Wilder, because I don't think you beat Wilder, Wilder gonna knock your ass out, in my opinion. But if you was to beat Wilder, now you can go and talk about motherfucking undisputed. And not only talk about it, but it'll be legit. It'll be legit, bro. It'll be legit. You feel me? Too legit to quit around this motherfucker. But at the end of the day, dog, you owe Deontay Wilder a rematch because he was man enough to help build your motherfucking career back up. He was man enough to turn down a contract that they were trying to give him to fight Anthony Joshua to give you a rematch. So let's see you be man enough to do the same in return. Y'all feel me? And then the winner, we can see if AJ, whomever he faced, whether if it's a mandatory, whether it's Usyk, or either just a motherfucker he can knock the fuck out and get to undisputed. Then we can go and make that shit happen. Jashawn Brown was going down, family. Then we can make that happen. Moving on to another fight, family. Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor. Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor. Undisputed at 140 pounds. A great fucking fight. A competitive fight. But one that I have Josh Taylor, being victorious in. That's another fight that's going to be fireworks. The best at the division. You know what I mean? The best at the division. Gets no bigger than that at 140 right now. I repeat, gets no bigger than that at 140 right now. With Josh Taylor and motherfucking Jose Ramirez. Both of them been talking shit. And I feel like that shit is going to be fireworks. Fireworks. Like I say, we had the little chump in Leho boxing. He ran for Ramirez talking about he gonna knock out Josh Taylor. I will be surprised. I ain't saying it can't happen, but I'll be fucking surprised if he knocked Josh Taylor out. I think Josh Taylor is the better fighter. I think Josh Taylor got better skills. I think Josh Taylor got better defense. But Ramirez is a fucking banger. He can bang. He's a fighter. He can bang. I give him that. If you stand there and bang, you give him a shot to knock your ass the fuck out. And we know Josh, sometimes he likes to fight. Sometimes he likes to fight. So I'm not saying Ramirez don't have a shot. You know, he's the unified champion. You know, and I respect him. I respect him as a champion. You know what I mean? I respect him as a champion, but I don't think he got enough in the tank to beat Josh Taylor, bro. I don't think it's an official date. Check Renee, but I know they was talking about in February. I remember them talking about sometime in February. So we just go sit back and see what they say. All right, sit back and see what they say. But that's a hell of a fight that need to happen in 2021. Another good ass fight for boxing. Another good ass fight for boxing. And like I said, undisputed. Undisputed family. You know, that's the best fight to happen at 140. The best fight to happen at 140, fam. You know, that should have all us up off our feet. It's gonna be fan friendly. You know what I mean? You seen Josh Taylor and Regis program. I think it's another one of those. Josh Taylor and Regis program was a fight of the year candidate. You know what I'm saying? That was a fight of the year candidate. It's one of those kind of fights. It's one of those kind of fights, family. When they say in February, they better get to saying something quick though. That's around the corner, and there's yeah, it probably don't happen in February. It's just too much, but we'll see. When they make it happen, Renee, they'll make it happen. But that's a fight that need to happen in 2021. One of the fights that need to happen in 2021. I like that fight. Like I say, the best fight to make at 140 right now. The winner become undisputed. And I think both of those dudes plan on moving up to 147 afterwards. And somebody gonna be in contention to fight turns Bud Crawford if Bud can't get a big fight on the PBC side. That's the whole plan. That's the whole plan. Bring up, you know, another undisputed 140 pounder. Let them fight a former undisputed 140 pounder and see where it goes. Marco Davis said, I got Taylor beating Ramirez. Taylor is the real deal. I want to see him and Regis fight again. Though Regis is a beast, I think Regis will beat Ramirez too. Yeah, I got Regis beat Ramirez. I got him beat Ramirez. You know, at the time I had Josh Taylor number one, Regis number two. Well, I did. I had Josh number one, Regis number two. You know what I'm saying? One hell of a fight. Sergey Kovalev trying to get another Canelo fight. Sit your ass down, man. It's over. Another fight, family. Arthur Beterbiev versus Demetrius Bivol at 175 pounds. The best fight that happened in the division. Beterbiev versus Demetrius Bivol. Right? Bivol, however you want to say him. Bivol. We know Arthur Beterbiev right now is a unified champion. He beat Alexander Usyk. Not Usyk, Gusev. Right? In a hell of a fight. End up stopping him. And Gusev has retired from boxing after that fight. But we know Bivol, in my opinion, is a different animal. You know, he's a different animal. I got Beterbiev, that's the number one fighter right there. I think Bivol got better skills. You know, I think he got better skills. Just me. And I do think he beat Beterbiev. But if Beterbiev can take his punch and can walk his ass down, he got a chance to stop him. You know? He got a chance to stop Demetrius Bivol, bro. But that's a good ass fight that need to happen in 2021. You know what I'm saying? That fight need to happen in 2021. I think that'd be for 3 scraps. That'd be for 3 scraps. You know, but that's another fight that'll help save boxing. Since people saying box, I don't think boxing is dead. Like a lot of people saying, "Oh, boxing is dead. Boxing is dead." A lot of people running with that shit. A lot of people running with it, right? But that is a super fucking fight, dog. That fight is fireworks. That fight is fireworks, bro. You know, Arthur Better be punches like a motherfucking Mack truck. You know what I'm saying? Boy, punches like a Mack truck and can knock your ass out with either hand. You know what I'm saying? He love to put the pressure on, and he can go strong to the body. He can go strong to the body. The dude just he do more than just power though. When I watch him, he do more than just power. I just think Bivol is more skilled. No, I just think Bivol is more skilled. You feel me? But that's another hell of a fight that we need in 2021. Those the best two dudes at 175. I gotta say Arthur Better be #1. I got Demetrius Bivol #2. You know, I think Bivol is a better fighter. And I knew Canelo wasn't going nowhere near either or. You know what I'm saying? Canelo wasn't going to fight Bivol. He wasn't going to fight Better Be. I knew it wasn't going to happen. I knew it wasn't going to happen, fam. Now, Billy Joe versus David Benavidez. Now, I talked on that already. They ass need to fight. I touched on that one. That's a fight that need to happen. Let's go to 154. I have Jamel Charlo versus Patrick Teixeira for Undisputed. Patrick Teixeira came out talking about, oh, make it happen with Jamel, I'm sorry. You know, I want to knock you out. You easy, talking all that shit after Jamel won, right? I think Patrick Teixeira was with Golden Boy, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Golden Boy at top right, but I think he was Golden Boy, right? We know he got a fight coming up with the mandatory, the Argentinian that a lot of people thought be Laura. Can't get my guy name right now. Damn, what's my dude name, family? Damn. Castano, Brian Castano. You know, so we'll see what happens with that situation. But I think he's going to lose to Brian Castano as well. And then we might get Brian Castano versus Charlo. But I'd rather get Patrick Teixeira. If he was smart, he'll try to fight Charlo and get the biggest payday. And get the biggest payday. Because I see him losing against both. I think Patrick Teixeira lose against Brian Castano, and I damn sure think he loses to Jamel Charlo. But nonetheless, undisputed at 154 pounds. You know, undisputed at 154. Sorry, at 154, right? Is a hell of a fight. A hell of a fight. And it'll help boxing. It'll help boxing. It'll damn sure help boxing. Right? And Patrick Teixeira got a punch on him. He has a punch. He has a punch. But we know Charlo got a chin. But nonetheless, he has a punch. Except for his Cowboy. I mean, I call the man Cowboy. Bronco, whatever the hell his name is, who I thought was going to win that damn fight. What's my man name, y'all? I don't know why I'm slipping names, bro. I always slip names. But he beat him, you know, caught his ass and stopped him in a hell of a fight that he was losing. But like I say, he got a punch to save his ass. So we'll see what happened with that fight with Brian Castano and Patrick Teixeira. But if I was Patrick Teixeira, I will take on Jamel Charlo and get the biggest pay over fucking Brian Castano. You know what I mean? You'll make more money in the undisputed fight than you would in a title defense. In a title defense, bro. So let's see if we can get that fight to happen. Right? And I got videos coming on all these on everything I'm talking about. I got videos coming. I got videos coming, family. But that's one hell of a fight. That is one hell of a fight. I want to see that fight. I want to see that fight. Out of 13 people, if you ain't donated to your boy, let your boy get a donation, y'all. Show some love to the grind. If you can't, it's still all love. You feel me? Now, moving on. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. Oh, see what my bro Keon talking about. Dude, Keon crazy. Devin Haney, Teofimo, right? One hell of a fight to get made. We all know what's going on with the franchise and the undisputed shit right now, bro. We all know what's going on. We all know what's going on. A lot of people that's a fan of Teofimo Lopez, they go call him undisputed. You know, with that bullshit, we know we ain't rocking with no franchise titles. Sorry, y'all. If you want to be an undisputed champion, your ass need to beat. Your ass need to beat Devin Haney, homie. Period. If you want to be a franchise champion, sorry, not franchise, undisputed champion, you need to beat Devin Haney. We not rocking with no goddamn franchise shit around these parts. You can keep that bullshit. You can take that franchise shit and shove it, homie. You can take that shit and shove it. Cause we ain't fucking around like that. You feel me? We ain't fucking around like that. Now, damn. You feel me? So I do consider you unified champion. You do got 3 scraps. I ain't taking that away from you. You did beat Lomachenko. You get that. You get that credit. You get that credit like a motherfucker. Hold on. Say your money. Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Maurice Hooker on March 27th in Dallas. It's locked in, bro. They locked that bitch in. Oh shit, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire, bro. Damn. March 27th. March 27th. Look like it's a lock. We'll see him then. But Devin Haney, I mean, sorry, Teofimo. Tiafimo, if you wanna, Keon, sit your ass down, dog. For real, dog. Yo, trying to burn bread on nigga. But Tiafimo, if you want to be undisputed, dog, fight Devin Haney. Fight Devin Haney, bro. Fight Devin Haney. Because a lot of us is not fucking around with this franchise shit. Since my bro won't jump in, hold on. You know, a lot of us is not fucking around with this franchise shit, dog. You can say that shit and keep that shit for the birds. Sudaman, he switch up every now and then, saying one thing and doing another. Let me get Ken this deal. You know, you say one thing and do a whole nother, dog. So you can never trust him and his way of thinking, right? We can never trust him in this way of thinking. It's a solid test for Ortiz because Hooker is tall and long and he got popped. But I think Ortiz would eventually stop him. Me too, man. He ain't got no defense. He ain't got no defense, but we gonna find out. We gonna see. We gonna see. Why the motherfucker Link ain't coming through? Brandon Lamborghini fucking cop car. Get my bro in, right? He changed the rules up left to right. He don't know what the hell he want to say about the rules. You feel me? But that fight need to happen so the winner can fight the winner of Ryan Garcia and Javante Davis. You feel me? That fight need to happen so the winner can fight the winner of Ryan Garcia and Javante Davis. That fight right there, two big money fights either way. Either way, put 2021 right back on top where the fuck we need to be in this boxing game. Because I said it yesterday, and I think I said it the day before yesterday. Boxing is a young man's sport. It's a young man's sport, right? And you need to bring the young eyes back to the sport. You need to bring them young eyes back to the motherfucking sport, champ. Period. Period. You feel me? I said the key. You know, bring them young guys back to the sport, bro, where they belong. Back to the sport where they belong. You feel me? J8, what's going down, family? But T.O., Devin Haney, them boys need to get it in. Key, what's going down, bro?
What's good with you, man?
Chilling over at cooking, man. I'm just cooking on fights that need to be made in 2021 that can help put the spotlight back on boxing.
I heard you, man. I just got in the crib like 20 minutes ago. I've been gone all day since like early this morning. So I didn't missed out. I don't what you said. I heard you say some fight was going down. But
Okay,
I didn't catch who you was talking about.
I said the fights that need to happen in 2021. I'm on T.O. and Haney now, but I said Earl Spence turns Bud Crawford, Charlo and Andrade, Canelo versus Plant, Wilder versus Fury, Ramirez versus Taylor, Better B versus Bivol, Jose, Billy Joe Saunders versus David Benavidez, Charlo and Teixeira at 154, and Teofimo and Devin Haney right now. That's the fight I'm on. Teofimo and Devin Haney.
What's up with I see Eric in the building. I see he say something about
Oh,
Virgil
Maurice
Ortiz and
Hooker.
Maurice Hooker.
Yep, that's I mean, it's set up for March 27, bro. Maurice Hooker versus Virgil Ortiz Jr.
That's straight right there,
Man,
man. That's straight right there. Virgil Ortiz gonna beat the shit out of Maurice Hooker.
I think so too, dog.
He gonna beat the you. I mean, come on now. Let's just keep it 100. You seen what Ramirez did to him at 140. Virgil Ortiz is way better than Ramirez to me, in my opinion.
I agree.
So that's gonna be yeah. And Maurice Hooker, he ain't active enough, and he ain't the most disciplined fighter anyway. So
He ain't
that
got no
ain't no
defense, Key. He ain't got
yeah
no
yeah
defense, bro.
exactly. So that ain't no good look for him. That ain't gonna be no good look for him, man. But that's
At
gonna be a
all.
good look for Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah, especially if he knock his ass out,
Oh, he gonna
which I
stop
think
him.
so. Yeah,
I guarantee you he
I
gonna
bet,
stop him.
I'm about to say that I bet on the knockout. I bet
Yeah,
on the
he gonna
knockout
stop him.
and be confident, bro. But I'm gonna see what Mo can bring. See if he can like I don't know. Like I seen Virgil Ortiz pass a few rounds, get a little anxious and shit, right? But you got to be smart in the ring against that motherfucker to force him to miss it through things like that. Because Maurice Hooker, the reality is his offense is his defense. That's the reality. He another
Right.
one of the motherfuckers that take punches to the face. As you know what I'm saying? So
Yup.
I don't think you want to get into a slugfest like that with fucking Virgil Ortiz. I don't think you want to get into that kind of slugfest with a Virgil Ortiz, bro. And I like Maurice. That's my guy. Gave me a shout out. I'm riding for him. I'm gonna be pulling for him. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
pulling for
yeah.
Maurice Hooker.
I fuck with I fuck with Maurice Hooker, but I
Yeah,
mean, he's got to keep it real, and
the truth is the
this
truth.
ain't no good look for him.
Uh-huh. I'm trying to tell you, bro. But if he could go in there and pull his motherfucker out, what do we gain from this, Key? What do Maurice Hooker gain from this if he
If
go in there and do beat Virgil Ortiz?
if he go in there and knock Maurice Hooker out, he can. I mean, if he go in there and knock Virgil Ortiz out, or just even get a win against Virgil Ortiz, he gained a
Uh,
whole lot. He gains a whole lot just for the simple fact is that this is a up and coming rising contender. He ain't even no prospect no more. Contender that's looked at, to be, you know, um, shit to take over, to be one of the guys to be the next to take over the 147-pound division. You could
uh,
knock him off his pivot, that's gonna make a whole lot of noise. That's gonna make a whole lot of noise. Um, really, to me, Virgil Ortiz got the least amount to gain by it than Maurice Hooker, because see, just like what I just said, you know, you're gonna be like, okay, well, shit, what's his Ramirez already beat him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I think Maurice Hooker has the most to gain out of this.
yeah.
Cause I mean, who thinks that for real, let's just keep it 100. Who think that Ramirez is better than Virgil Ortiz?
If I only why I say he better because he was a champion now. But I ain't gonna even say that. I don't think he a better fighter. I don't. But I gotta say that Virgil Ortiz haven't faced the type of opponents that Ramirez faced neither. You know what I'm
True,
saying? But with that being said, just looking at the eye test, he don't look like a better fighter than he don't look like a better fighter than Virgil Ortiz to me. So I gotta fucking agree with you on that, Key. I don't think Ramirez is a better fighter than Virgil Ortiz. I don't.
And you talking about 140 to 147. That's
Uh
six
huh.
pound weight difference. So Virgil Ortiz hit harder, he bigger, and Ramirez ain't no small dude.
Nope.
It's crazy because when I met Ramirez, I thought he was gonna be a small dude. Now he's not
Right.
small. He like 5'10", 5'11" almost.
Right.
Yeah, he big for that 140-pound weight class. But I like
Yeah.
Ramirez too, man. You meet him, he a cool ass cat, man. I chopped it up with him for like a good 45 minutes. He cool as hell.
Yeah, he looked like he cool. I ain't gonna lie. I said
Yeah,
with
man. He cool. He
Robert
hell
West and shit.
yeah, he hella down to earth. He hella cool. Cool people, man.
That's a hell of a fight, though, man. I like it. It's gonna be fan friendly. It's gonna be fan friendly. But we know Virgil Ortiz going for the knockout. Like this, the fight he been looking for. A fight like this where he can make a statement. You know what I'm saying? Where he can make a statement against somebody like a Maurice Hooker, and he going for that knockout.
He's a lot more. Virgil Ortiz is a lot more fundamentally sound than Maurice Hooker. Maurice Hooker, like you say, he don't have no defense, and he gets hit flush too many times, and you can't do that against nobody like Virgil Ortiz. You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? Like
Yep.
he don't know how to he don't know how to parry them punches off. Like he be getting hit flush.
Hmm.
And you've seen that not just even in the Ramirez fight, in a lot of fights. Shit, it's a few fights that Maurice Hooker he didn't barely got past.
Yep.
You know,
I agree. I agree. Because it's a Sadeo fight, both of they ass just throwing. You know what I'm saying? Both of them had offense. He got dropped in that shit. The fight over in the UK. So it's like he got fired because he was just banging it out, and he forced them to bang it out with him and shit. But if you get a fighter down there that can think and can make your ass miss and pay, and Virgil T could do that. He ain't just a banger. You know, Maurice Hooker could get hurt kind of bad, bro. He can get hurt
yeah,
kind of bad
straight up.
because like he be wide open. Superior shadow box was going down. He be wide open for that shit, dog.
You know,
He be wide open for that shit. And I don't want to see that happen to him. Because like I say, I'm a fan of him. I like him, dog. I like him. I don't want to see him get fucked up like that. But this is a fight that can possibly fuck him up like that. You know what I'm saying? But could he
yeah,
surprise
man.
our ass? Could he surprise our ass? We'll see.
Like I said, I like both of them. I like both of them, but I just shit. I don't see Maurice Hooker beating him.
Yep, I feel you. D Hard, you going down, brother? Me neither, bro. Like I say, if we know we bet men, so I bet on the knockout. I'm telling y'all right now, that's
Yeah,
that's
me too.
that's
Yeah,
gonna
me
be the
too.
bank.
I'm gonna take this phone call real quick.
All right,
Hold on for
all right.
yeah.
That's money in the bank, fam. Hey, we got 21 people in the building. If you could let your boy get 3 donations, y'all show some love for the grind, and it's going to a good cause. You feel me? But I'm gonna say this: the next fight after Teofimo and Devin Haney, because I want to see that fight happen in 2021. Teofimo and Devin Haney, just so we can get a real undisputed. We can get a real undisputed, right? And let me say this too, family. Let me say this. Would y'all stop making these motherfucking videos talking about Teofimo is ducking Lomachenko? Could y'all please stop making them stupid ass videos, right? Because on the simple fact of if he don't want to get Lomachenko a rematch, that's his right. That's his right. Especially when you got fights that can make you more money than Lomachenko. Don't get me wrong. Lomachenko will get you some money, but it ain't a bigger fight than fucking. It's a bigger fight than Devin Haney. I will admit that. Don't get me wrong. But it's not a bigger fight than the Tank or Ryan Garcia. It's not a bigger fight than the Tank or Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to remember this shit, dog. Lomachenko was the one being cocky as fuck and not want to put a rematch clause in the contract. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that didn't want the rematch clause in the contract. So blame Lomachenko motherfucking ass for not getting a rematch. Don't blame Teofimo Lopez for not giving him a rematch. Blame Lomachenko. Blame Lomachenko for being that cocky and that arrogant, thinking he couldn't lose that match, and went in there and lost the fucking match. You feel me? Winning or loss. Now, ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. If he would have beat motherfucking Tiafimo, would he have gave Tiafimo a rematch? Yeah, I know he wasn't gonna get Tiafimo no fucking rematch. Yeah, I know Lomachenko. No, he's not getting rematch. No rematch. No, he don't deserve it. He talks a lot. How do you say it? I kick his ass. I kick his ass, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Key, they going crazy, Key, with that shit, bro. I've seen like 4 videos today of Tiafimo ducking Lomachenko for no rematch, bro. I can't say that man ducking, bro. You on mute, Key.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Yeah, that man, that mess crazy because like we said before, like we was talking yesterday, money. He wasn't gonna give him no rematch.
At all,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? He wasn't gonna give him no rematch.
At all.
So we can't really say nothing. Can't nobody really say nothing because he wasn't gonna give him no rematch, you know? And Loma was being cocky about the situation, like, man, who is he? Like, who is he? Who is this guy? You know? I'm gonna
Yeah.
beat his ass, and I don't even want no rematch call. And then but the biggest thing for the simple fact is that he ain't want to give him his credit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He making all type of excuses, talking about the judges was rigged and all, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, dog. Well, you ain't gotta do all that. You didn't fucking throw a punch for 7 straight rounds.
For 7
You know
straight.
what I'm saying? The judges didn't tell you to do that. You didn't do that. You did that on your motherfucking own.
Facts, bro. Facts. Went out there. For whatever motherfucking game plan you had, that shit did not work, homie.
Yeah.
That shit did not work. And this comes from 2 niggas who picked your ass to win the fight and lost money on your dog ass. So we ain't trying to hear that shit. For real. But y'all please stop that shit. But the next fight I said I want to see Keith Shakur Stevenson versus the winner of Jamel Hearn and Corey Frampton. Feel me? I see that Roy Jones up there. That's autograph.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that autograph a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. That motherfucker uppercut cleaning his ass.
Yeah.
But I want to see Shakur Stevenson versus, the winner of Jamel Hearn and Corey Frampton because I believe it's gonna be Corey Frampton. What's going down, Mike Moss? I believe it's gonna be Corey Frampton. I feel like that's one hell of a fight for Shakur, man. I feel like that's the fight. I think a Corey Frampton fight, when Shakur beating Corey Frampton is bigger than Shakur beating Jamel Hearn, in my opinion. You know, and I feel like that's gonna be the fight to welcome him to the 130-pound division and make him a 2 division world champion, bro. And I want to see Shakur become that world champion, but I also want to see the winner Oscar Valdez and Burchett fight him next. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with that situation. But what's your thoughts on that, Keith? Shakur Stevenson versus the winner of Corey Frampton and Jamel Hearn.
Shakur Stevenson, he gonna whoop Carl Frampton. My opinion on it is Shakur Stevenson will whoop Carl Frampton and Jamel Herring back to back on the same night and make this shit look easy. You know what I'm saying? He'll whoop him back to back. You know what I'm saying? Give him a hour intermission in between fights, and he'll whoop them both back to back on the same night and make that shit look easy. Yeah, I mean that's to me that's a no brainer. He gon' It don't matter who win. I think that he gonna end up fighting Carl Frampton. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Jamel Herring cool and all, but I ain't that high on Jamel Herring. I think Carl Frampton is a better fighter than Jamel Herring. Um, so I think Carl Frampton will beat Jamel Herring, and then I think that Shakur Stevenson he'll beat the shit out of Carl Frampton. But you know what I want to see? I want to see. I hope fans is back by the time they make that Shakur Stevenson. If it's Carl Frampton, right? That should be hard if they had that over there in the UK. Well, Carl
Uh,
Frampton from where he from? Where he
he
from?
from
Ireland?
Ireland, but they're fighting Ireland.
Yeah, yeah. That'd
Irish.
be a big ass fight if they did that over there in the UK. take Shakur Stevenson, go over there and whoop him in front of all them
Hell,
fans.
hell
Hey,
yeah.
that'll put young Shakur on the map for real, for real. And then they'll really have to, because see these dudes, they out here ducking him. They ducking him. Then they really gonna have to see him because
Mhm.
his name gonna get bigger. But yeah, man, he gonna put in that work. He gonna put in the work. He gonna do what he got to do. It don't really matter who it is. At the end of the day, I think, he knows that, and I'm pretty sure that they know that too. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum is funny because Bob Arum promote Harrington, right? Jamel Herring, right?
Yep.
And I think don't he got something to do with Carl Frampton too?
I don't think so. I think it's him and I think Corey Frampton with Frank Warren, if I'm not mistaken. I think
With Frank Warren, but they do a lot of business. Okay,
yeah, they with each other. Yeah.
yeah. Well, like I said, I know he promote Herring, and he didn't flat out said it. Bob Aaron didn't flat out said like, yeah, Shakur Stevenson gonna beat them all.
He that
He
bad.
didn't flat out said it. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
Shakur that bad, dog. Like that dude, that skillful, bro. Like that's man, his confidence is everything too. But I'm with you, Key. I want to see him go over there to Ireland or wherever they fight at and whoop his ass over in this country, bro. Because that's gonna put a whole lot of more recognition on him. Whole lot of more recognition, bro.
Yeah.
I want to see him whoop. I wanted to see him whoop old boy as at 126 over in the UK, Josh Warrington. You know what I'm saying? But they had other plans. They didn't want to fight Shakur. People keep talking about Shakur wasn't gonna fight him, but I remember Josh Warrington as they had different plans, so they wanted to fight somebody else and shit.
Right.
But I think that'd be one hell of a matchup. I think that's one big ass fight that should happen though. And then another
That
one.
would
Oh, go ahead, King.
I think that set Shakur Stevenson back some because if he had got that fight, right? If he had got that Josh Warrington fight, right, that would have been already past tense. Josh Warrington is undefeated,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
Josh Warrington is that dude over there in the UK. You know what I'm saying? Josh
Facts.
Warrington, he's the one that knocked off what's his name when he was undefeated. Was it Lee Selby?
Lee Selby. No, was it was it yeah, it was Lee Selby beat at 126.
Yeah. Yeah, and Josh Warrington, he a hell of a fighter, dog. I ain't gonna take nothing away from Josh Warrington. He a slick ass fighter.
He
He
beat
a
Corey
real good
Frampton
fighter.
too. He beat Corey
Huh?
Frampton. He beat
And
Corey
Carl
Frampton.
Frampton. Yeah, right. And so imagine now if Stevenson already, because it was supposed to have been take place. Imagine if that had it took place already.
Uh-huh.
Right now, we might be talking about real legit Stevenson versus yo dude Tank Davis.
Oh, yep.
We might be really, really pushing for that fight right now if he had went over there and whooped up on Josh Warrington.
Because his name would have been way bigger.
I know this is off subject, but why we ain't so these like Josh Warrington and these cats, how come we don't never talk about these dudes when we talk about Tank? Because Tank is in that same division.
No, Warrington at 126.
Warrington ain't at 130?
He had 126.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because that was before Shakur moved up to 130. Yeah. You're right.
They try to say Shakur ran from Navarrete, bro.
Who?
A lot of people.
Said that?
That's the whole look it up. That's the whole narrative. Shakur left 126 because he didn't want to fight Navarrete, and that's what he said. Right.
Man, Shakur Stevenson to make Navarrete look like a fucking a child amateur.
Have his tall ass missing all over the place.
He'll make him look like a teenage amateur out there, dog. Navarrete is good for the type of opponents that he fights. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, Top Rank, they are the best matchmakers in the world. So they gonna put you, if they trying to make you look good and spectacular, they gonna put you in the ring with the certain type of opponent that they know that you're gonna look good against and walk through. Look at Navarrete. All the fighters he's fought is fighters that don't have no defense, that come forward and all they know how to do is slug it out. And he gonna beat the shit out of you if you do that with him. You never seen him in the ring with no slick boxer.
Facts.
All
facts.
So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, Shakur, man, I don't think none of them dudes is messing with Shakur.
Nope. I want to Shakur though. That's why I say I want him to get that title. Two division world champion. You know, hopefully, like I say, the winner of them because they were on the same side of the street. So hopefully, you can get the winner Oscar Valdez and
Hold
Burchett.
on for a minute, man. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Go ahead.
Hopefully, get the winner Oscar Valdez and Burchett become unified at 130 pounds. Right. He say Tank is his biggest fight down the stretch. You know, that's the big fight at 130. I'm bro Calvin Johnson. We going down, champ. So I just got the damn notification. I know, man. They be doing that type of shit, dog. They be doing that shit, Cal. You hear me? So, you know, if he can get the fight, the winner of them, you know what I mean? He become unified. Shakur become unified, right? Now he's a big dog. Now he's a big dog. See what I'm saying? Now, even with my dude Tank a star in the division. But if you just got the WBA Super and Shakur over here with two titles, y'all know how that go. Y'all know how that go. And Shakur already put it out there. He think his biggest fight is Javante Davis at 130 pounds. You feel me? That's cool. That's cool. That like you say, we cool. But Shakur don't play that friend shit. He don't give a fuck. Y'all see him and Jamel Hearn is in the same camp training with each other. And like you said, we might have to see each other down the stretch. I love that about that young king, dog. I love that. You feel me? The best fights is the best fights. And Shakur ain't ducking none of that smoke. He trying to give us the best versus the best, bro. He believe in his skill set. And when you got somebody like that, I ain't gonna say put fur in nobody, but he's gonna have a lot of people, you know, thinking like, God damn, this motherfucker is the real deal. He is the real deal. And people understand skill set, dog. Fighters understand skill set. They understand the skill set. They understand the skill set on Shakur Stevenson. And what type of skill set you're gonna have to do to beat that motherfucker, and what you're gonna have to bring to the table. Because like Shakur said, the future pound for pound champion, take a picture, holler at me in 3 or 4 years. The dude got a lot of confidence in himself, bro. And I got a lot of confidence in my goddamn self. Because the boy's a bad boy. Shakur is a bad boy, fam. You feel me? And he's looking to go in there and do what he got to do to become the best of the best in the world. In the world. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect that shit. You got to respect it, bro. And I see it in him. I think he could be the best in the world. He got the work ethic. He got the skill set. And he a dangerous ass dude. Garcia was dissing Tank saying he won't last 2 rounds. Oh man, we know this shit ain't. Bruce, we know that ain't about nothing. We know that just hype the fight, bro. That just hype the fight. The dude lay low boxing, lay ho boxing. He act like he act like he believe that shit. He don't even believe that shit. You knocking out Tank in 2 rounds? Seriously, dude? Seriously? Like, come on, bro. Miss us with the bullshit. Just trying to talk money. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Ain't nobody believing that shit, dog. What's going down? I don't know if you're a damn troll or you're somebody real. Taco Paco. But, you know, he don't even believe that shit. Just feeling himself. That's about it. Just feeling himself, bro. Now, another fight. Burchett and Valdez, which is already made. That's going to be one hell of a fight. And we talked about that already. But another fight, Inui and Casemiro. That fight is going to be fucking fireworks. They don't like each other. There's bad blood there. Casemiro do not respect Inui at all.
That's the Asian dude, right?
That's the Asians. Y'all.
The
Inui.
one that fought on the Charlo and them undercard, the pay-per-view,
Yep.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he could go.
Casemiro called Inui a Japanese turtle. He say he's no fucking monster. So he's a fucking Japanese turtle. He's a
I
hundred.
want to see that. When that fight going down?
Nah, I'm saying that's one that need to happen. That's a
Oh
fight that
yeah, because they've been talking about. Yeah, man, I want to see that.
man, that shit gonna be fireworks, kid. You hear me? I think
That's
Inouye
tough.
gonna knock his ass out though. I like that fight a lot though, bro. I like it a lot. But Casemiro, that motherfucking punch, bro. That motherfucking punch. That's one thing he got. He got power, and he's not afraid of Inouye ass. See, when
Yeah,
you're not
right.
afraid of these fighters, see people going to the ring, they look at Inouye and his knockout. Some of them fighters be intimidated already, bro. Casemiro not gonna be intimidated. Now it can be a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing because you underestimate a motherfucking power when you go in there. You catch your ass on that chin, and you see your silly ass getting up off that canvas.
He from the Philippines, right?
Yeah, both of them.
Nah,
Nah,
Anui from.
Japanese in the Philippines. Yeah,
Yeah,
Japanese.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. So
My
them Filipino dudes, them motherfuckers gonna bang with you. That's
oh
one thing
yeah,
they all gonna do. They are
hell,
not scared to get hit, and they will bang with your ass.
hell yeah, and he can fight, bro. And he got real power, bro. He got real power, bro. That motherfucker got real power. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's what makes him dangerous for Inouye ass, bro. That's what makes him dangerous. But Inouye more skilled. He more skilled. He more skilled. You know what I'm saying? He more skilled. But it's a hell of a fight, bro.
yeah, that little motherfucker explosive, dog.
Hell yeah. You know the champ got on Inouye ass today.
So let me ask you something. If Anui go in there and knock out Casa, how you say his shit?
Casam, damn, Casamiro.
Casamayor. Yeah. If he go in there and knock him out, right, in impressive fashion and look good and everything throughout the fight, and then knock him out in impressive fashion, where do you place Anui on your pound for pound list then?
See, I got a Nui on my shit. It just I gotta see. I don't even know where I got him. I just got him on. But listen, if he going on, he knock
Hold
his
on,
ass.
man. I got a call. Hold on. Yeah,
Go ahead, bro. You know, if he going on, he knock his ass out.
knock me out. Hold on.
Uh huh. If he going on, he knock his ass out, bro. I gotta put a Nui top six. We gotta put him top six. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
I can hear you now. Now, what you said now?
I say I might have him top six, top five. Like I gotta really look at my pound for pound list and put that bitch together. But I do got a Nui on my list though. I do. Like I like what he doing. Like one of weight class beating motherfuckers. You know, I know the champ side, no champ went crazy on motherfuckers on this list, but that's his list and I respect it, you feel me? But I do got a Nui on my shit because I like how he going weight class, you know, and his power is real. His power is real. You feel me? And he's a hell of a
Right.
fighter. He ain't ducking nothing. He'll fight anybody, bro. So I rock with Nui the long way. If he going there and knock Casemiro ass out, bro, man, that's just another notch on his resume that make him great. Cause I like him, dog. I do think he the real deal. I do think
You
he the
know,
real deal.
yeah, he is. You know who I liked? I like Tete, but he got knocked
Man,
off.
and knew he was gonna knock his ass out, dog. And knew he was gonna knock his ass out, bro. I wanted that fight. Be that bitch was going down, bitch. He was gonna knock his ass out. I wanted to see that fight too. But yeah, that's gonna be one hell of one though. That's gonna be one hell of a fight. One hell of a fight, bro. And Casemiro, like I said, I like the fights that be, they stand on their square though. He ain't afraid. He gonna go in there and bang it out with your ass. He ain't afraid. So that makes for a good fight. And somebody going to sleep. That fight is not going 12 rounds. It's not. And the press conference gonna be on fire, bro. Like that shit is gonna have our ass like these little motherfuckers talking shit and they banging. Yeah, that's gonna be one we gonna enjoy. Now after that one,
Hey,
I
nigga said, I don't know what he's saying, but I know he talking shit.
don't know what he said, but I like it. I like it. But another good one, kids, Ioka and Gerald Nakajas. Gerald Nakajas is the Manny Pacquiao fighter. Kid, you seen the fight before?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he Manny Pacquiao fighter, and Ioka just got I think an 8 round stoppage in this last fight. I feel like that's one of the big fights to happen as well. You know what I'm saying? Them boys can go. Them boys can go. And they in the same division with Roman Gonzalez and Juan Estrada because Chocolatito and Estrada, I think they signed on. I want the winners to fight each other. You know what I mean? I want the winners to fight each other, and that make for undisputed. You feel me? So Gerald Nakajas versus Ioka, Chocolatito versus Juan Estrada. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I might be tripping. I think they're not in the same weight division. Let me make sure I'm saying this shit right. But those are the last two fights that I had that I want to see happen in motherfucking 2021 that I think can keep boxing where the fuck it belongs. You know what I'm saying? And put us where we need to be. Yep, I'm right. Ioka, yep, they in the same weight class. I know I was right. Motherfucker Jonah Bennett weight. So those fights, I want to see the winner of Gerald Nakajas and Ioka face the winner of Chocolatito and Juan Estrada. That shit would be fireworks, bro. And it set their ass up for undisputed. Feel me? What my dude say? Stevenson, boring, only boxing purists will watch him. Edgar Berlanga got no chance. Watch when you fight someone who can crack. My boy tells me Edgar been knocked out 7 times in the amateurs. That's dumb. Stevenson boring. No, Stevenson not boring. Only you must don't like boxing, so you can miss us with that shit. Edgar Berlanga knocking out every motherfucker that he fought. So it don't matter until you fight somebody that can punch back. Right now, he doing what he doing. You can't knock him. He doing what he doing. Why I come here and shit on the man? He bringing excitement to boxing. The man bringing excitement to boxing, right? Now we all know that he ain't faced that big fight, the big step up fight yet, but we all know he go get that big step up fight. But right now, you know, he doing what he doing in the sport, knocking motherfuckers out left and right, making his name bigger. And when he get to that big fight, he will have to show and tell. You feel me? He's gonna have to show and tell. But right now, I'm giving that man his credit for what he's doing. He's a prospect doing what he's supposed to do. You feel me? He's a prospect doing what he's supposed to do. So I ain't fit a shit on no Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga making himself into a star, dog. He making himself into a star. And when you're a matchmaker, that's how you build up. That's how you build up a fighter. You put him in there with fights that he's supposed to win. It's up to him to go in there and do what he got to do. You feel me? It's up to him to go in there and do what he has to do, right? Now you say Virgil Ortiz is the real deal, but Virgil Ortiz haven't had real smoke yet. But he's doing what he's supposed to do. Now he getting a good scrap against Maurice Hooker, right? That's a step up fight. I give it to him. It ain't the best step up fight, but nonetheless, it's a step up fight with Maurice Hooker is better than what he's been facing. So let's see what he do with Maurice Hooker. Let's see what he do with Maurice Hooker. But Berlanga, what is he? 16-0 with 16 knockouts. You know, he's growing. He's growing. So we'll see where he end up at the end of his career. But right now, he's bringing excitement to boxing, bro. And I ain't gonna shit on the kid for, you know, doing what he got to do. Yeah, I ain't gonna shit on him at all. Wait till my dude Key get back and get his take on, you know, what Mike Tyson did with Tank and Ryan Garcia. And then I'm gonna get ready and wrap it up. It's 10:30. Hey Key, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Did you see what Ryan Garcia was at Mike Tyson shit? How that went down?
Man, I got it in my saved videos. I ain't watched it yet. I heard a little bit about it, but I ain't watched it yet, so I can't really, cook on it.
But yeah, man.
I was actually intending to watch it as soon as I got home, so I just ain't got to watch it yet. But
yeah.
I heard he was hyping them up.
Man, hyping them up. Ryan talking cash shit.
Yeah. Ryan, so, but my thing is, it before the Campbell fight or after?
It's after. It's after, bro.
Okay, because
it happened today.
Because I woke up this morning, as soon as you wake up, Blue Blood gonna have 10 videos for you already. He'd be like, damn, how you getting all this news, Blue? Motherfucker, ain't nobody even woke up yet. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
You hear me?
Hey, Blue gonna have that news. He talking about, well, I seen that Blue said that Ryan Garcia and that it's a no-go. It's a no-go next. It ain't happening next.
Shit, I just seen Ryan Garcia Tank saying that it's happening next. You feel me? Tank said we already fight. Ryan Garcia said we making it happen. Ryan Garcia said now he can't run. He just said his own. He can't run now. So they talking cash shit with each other, bro.
So what's really going on? Cause did you see the video that Blue made this morning?
I seen it, but I ain't watch it.
Yeah, he's saying that Ryan Garcia, but he's saying that
September or some shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he basically said that it ain't happening next. That he gonna fight either probably look for him to probably fight Linares next, and then maybe in September they'll fight.
We'll see because I want to go see like when was that recorded with Ryan Garcia and Mike Tyson?
I think that was recorded before the fight.
No, that was after.
So this was so it
Yeah,
had to be.
they were talking about the knockout and shit. Tank like now, Mike. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
if that was me that dropped his ass.
Yeah, I gotta go see that. I gotta go see it because see, I thought it was something previously recorded before the fight. But yeah, I gotta see that.
Y'all, hey Ethan, you gotta go and get up out of here, man. Y'all get Ethan on up out of here, man. Shana was going down, beautiful. Yeah, he was like, Mike, you know if that was me, Mike, you know if that was me, and if I put him down, you know I would have killed him. Ryan talking all shit. You ain't the champ. You too ugly to be the champ. I'm pretty. You see the bow tie. You see this. Why you gonna need a star master to touch me? You gonna need a ladder to touch me. How tall is you
I
want
got
high
yeah,
five?
man. I gotta go watch that joint. I gotta watch it. Like I said, I ain't really been able to catch too much of boxing today, but
Uh,
yeah, man, I gotta check that out.
yeah, Ryan talking cash shit, dog. Cash shit. You feel me? So
But so
huh?
let me ask you this, right? It honestly, because see, this what I don't want to happen, right? This what I don't want to happen. If the Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight don't fall through, I know who it's on. It ain't on Tank. I'm not. It ain't gonna be on Mayweather Promotions. It's gonna be on me. To me, it's gonna be solely on De La Hoya and them not wanting to make that fight for Ryan Garcia. Like I was saying last night when we did the show, right? But this is what I don't want to see. I don't have no problem with Ryan Garcia fighting Linares or somebody like that. Really, I want him to fight. Well, yeah, I do. Cause he need to fight Devin Haney and do what he said. But they probably ain't gonna let him fight Devin Haney neither. So if he go fight Linares or something like that, well, whatever. He's still young. You know what I'm saying? He's still barely getting his feet wet. But what
Right.
I don't want to see, and I know you probably going because see what they gonna try. I don't want to see them put Tank in the ring with somebody like Abner Mares, and then hear people making excuses like, "Oh well, they don't want to put him in the ring with nobody tough because he getting ready for a Ryan Garcia fight. He getting nah. I don't want to see that. You got you if he don't fight Ryan next, he gotta fight. He gotta fight one of these. A tough task. It ain't no nah. He getting ready for Ryan Garcia next. I don't want to hear that shit.
I mean, we gotta look and see. Like, we gotta look and see who available at the time. You know what I'm saying?
I
You gotta look and
mean,
see who's available. But
when it
I don't
come to
want
Tank
to.
Davis, because we're gonna find out soon if he gonna fight Ryan Garcia next or not. We're gonna find that next soon. So when it come to Tank Davis, damn near anybody available because they all want to fight him.
You
You
don't
know what I'm
know.
saying?
We got to see
So
who out there and see who ain't locked up and things of that nature. But
yeah, but
I don't want to see no I don't want to see no step back. I ain't saying that I want to see him going there and not.
we got to start keeping that same energy because I don't want to see him in the ring with no motherfucking Abner Mares or some motherfucking Rudy Poo.
I think
And
Adam
then
Murray is probably fit to retire from boxing
and
because it's
and
not
then
going.
but see because that's what Blue was saying talking about he'll probably fight Abner and I'm like Abner Mares this motherfucker ain't fought since when the last time Abner Mares fought
Shit, I don't even know. I can't even tell you when. I think like with his eyeballs fucked up.
2017
Yeah, I don't even remember.
2016
I don't know. I don't even know if his last fight was fucking Leo Santa Cruz. Was that his last fight?
that was his last fight.
Right, that was a while ago too. I don't know when
That
his
was
last
at least
fight was.
2017 wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to see that though. I don't want to see Tank and
So
Abner.
so if they do that, you see what I'm saying? They put him in the ring with Abner Mares and try to sell that shit. Motherfuckers is gonna be mad because I'm gonna have a whole lot to say. I'm gonna have a whole lot to say. I don't want to see that shit, and we can't continue to accept shit like that as fans. And then like, oh well, he just getting ready for the ain't no such thing as getting ready for a Ryan Garcia fight. So I'm telling y'all now, if they try to give us some bullshit like that, we got to keep the same energy that we do with all these other fighters that you don't like.
I'm with you on that one though. I don't want to see no fucking I don't want to see no fucking
Because you got
Murray.
prime time Chris Colbert. He right there with him. They both fight on Showtime.
I,
You
I,
know,
I don't see that fight happening. I
but I
rather
mean,
I
but
rather
see,
see him fight Javier Fortuna. Javier out there.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool too. But see, you see how you said you don't see that fight happening. And I feel you. I agree with you. I don't see that fight happening either. But that's the problem with boxing. We should be able to say that. It's no reason that fight shouldn't happen. It ain't no reason we should just already be blowing that off and knowing that fight won't happen. That's the problem with boxing.
Well, we just know what. Yeah, I just don't see that shit happening next.
Yeah, I feel you. It's not gonna happen.
They gonna look at Chris Colbert and they gonna make it like he ain't really did shit already. Like he ain't did.
Exactly. But then you will but then you will put and you but then and I'm just speaking because this is the type of shit that we see in boxing all the time. This is the shit that we get
I feel you.
used
I
to.
feel you. I get
We
what you're
getting
saying.
used to it as fans because we already like, oh yeah, why are you even talking about that? Because we know that shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I'll be saying that shit. I argue with you a lot of times about shit. I'll be like, nigga, you know it ain't gonna happen. But that's the problem with boxing
Right.
because we talking about these good fights, and then it's like, why are you even talking about it? Because we know this shit ain't gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get
That's
120% though. Like these the best fights that should be getting made around this motherfucker. Especially if they dare to be made. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful fight though. I like Tank versus fucking Chris Colbert, but that's where we in now. We in the business stage. We in this motherfucker business stage to where, like I said, I was telling Blood that shit where we know they after who make the most money, who make the most money.
Jojo Diaz. We
Oh,
got Jojo Diaz. It's a whole lot of fighters you could put
I
him
love,
in the ring.
I love that fight, taking JoJo.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of fighters you could put him in the ring with. But I bet not see you talking about, oh, we gonna make the Abner Mar. Oh, the long, they gonna try to hype it up. The longer waited, they was already, but no, they was already supposed to fight. They was all didn't nobody want to see that bullshit when they was gonna make it.
Now I don't want to see that shit
He
now.
was gonna do the same thing
It
that
was
he
good.
did,
It was alright when they was trying to make that shit happen then, but right now,
but it was not really. It wasn't really all right because at the same time, you knew what he was gonna go in there and do to Abner Mares.
listen, I get what you're saying though. But with Abner, then Abner had his fan base. Abner was
Right.
he had a
Yeah.
little buzz going to where, like you say, he went out the ring for this fucking long. So of course, you know what they trying to do: steal a Mexican fan base, grow you up, make you, put you out there with a Mexican fighter like that and try to get your ass knocked out. But like right now, that man being out the game, like nah, that's a no go. That's a
Right.
no.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I've been saying it. I do not want to. I do not want no fucking. I do not want no step back from Leo Santa Cruz, bro. I do not want no step back from a Leo Santa Cruz fight. I'm sorry. Give us some quality shit. You know what I'm saying? You went on pay per view. You want to go on pay per view again? You see what the money like? Give us some quality shit, dog. It's fight
Okay. So
that you
let
can
me
make.
ask you this, right? Let me ask you this. You okay? Say it's no, because see, this is what we got to do as fans. Because see, what they do is they hype shit up, right? They hype shit up because the fighters want it, right? They'll hype it up. We'll start making videos about it, and I'm just keeping it 100. We'll start making videos about it, talking about it in the media. All the fans will get hyped up about it, and then they're gonna come up with some bullshit ass story about why they couldn't get the fight done. So, right, I'm not finna get hyped up about none of this shit that they talking about, right? Until we get like the Maurice Hooker and Virgil Ortiz, okay? We can get hyped up about that because they got a date. Until we get dates for this shit and it's signed, sealed, and delivered, they not finna fool me no more, right? I'm sick of getting fooled by the boxing world. So now what we got to do is say this: if we not gonna get Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia next, right? We not gonna get Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney next, right? So who is the opponent? Somebody possible that you would like to see. Name two possible opponents that you would like to see in the ring with Tank Davis, and two possible opponents that you would like to see in the ring with Ryan Garcia.
But see, that's why I say, Key, I got to go down. That's something that we have to go down the list and see because I just can't pull it right off the back. I want to look at the landscape and see who's out there that's qualified. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even say qualified, but just good ass fights. Like with Tank, like I said, JoJo Diaz is most definitely one at 130. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And we know they ain't gonna make the Chris Colbert you said, but I like the Chris Colbert fight. But I just had like by you saying that, I'm gonna look tonight, bro. And we can if
Yeah, let's do that tomorrow.
we go
Let's do that tomorrow.
yeah, we
Let's
can come
come up with a list of opponents for
that,
both of these
yeah.
fighters that they can fight if they not gonna fight each other and they not gonna fight the Devin Haney or the Teofimo Lopez or you know.
That's not a step back. That'll be a credible fight. I mean, a credible fight that we all will enjoy. We can say we can get our ass credit for that fight and be okay with it.
Right.
So we got to look at the landscape and see
You
who's out
know
there.
who I want to really see though? Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Besides all that, right? You know who I want. I know it ain't gonna happen. Another, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, that's what we gotta say now, because it's just facts. I would love to see Tank Davis in there with Nakatani. I know Nakatani 135 and Tank Davis between, but hey, that should be a hell of a fight.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now that's a hell of a fight.
That's a hell of a fight, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's yeah, we gonna have to look at, we gonna have to come up with the list. You know, I think that should be fired because we need to stop letting these motherfucking promoters just, you know what I'm saying, pull a wool over our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Just come with this bullshit when it's a whole bunch of other fighters that these fighters could be fighting.
Hell yeah, bro.
And we not talking about Tank. We talking about just boxing in general.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why I said, okay, it turned into a business now. It turned into a business now to where this what motherfuckers doing. That's what they doing, dog. These promoters, they looking at the landscape of what's going on, and it's like you said, dog. We accepting the shit. But I
But
told you, kid, that's why I felt out. Like the hyper boxing, I left the hyper boxing, bro. Like that's why I was telling my dude yesterday. He kept talking about, "Oh man, you gonna be fooled. You gonna be." I say, "I'm not gonna be fooled. I'm not gonna be heartbroken. I can say, hey, I think this fight gonna happen. If it don't happen, I'm not gonna be pissed off. The hyper boxing. I love the sport. Don't get me wrong. I love the fuck out the sport. You feel me? But I like I used like I told you, bro. I deleted like 700 some videos, bro, because I had music in the motherfucker so I could get monetized. But man, if you'd have seen all the shit I had, bro, I'm talking about so much shit, Keith. So and I literally, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating, bro. I deleted like 700 videos, like almost my whole fucking channel. Like, bro, I had so much shit. I had Earl Spence, Danny Garcia back then, Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Earl Spence shop. Man, I had so much shit, bro. Man, I'm talking about just I heard some. Oh man, they talking about it. Oh shit, that's gonna happen. Like, bro, I'm talking about that shit broke my heart so much. To I'm like, I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe no more, bro. Like it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Either that I'm gonna wait for that shit to get signed on the dotted line, or we gonna have confirmation to where we know like that's the fight that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
but
Like even right now, like ask my dude Lawrence Williams. Go Lawrence, you know. So that's why I say I'm not in the hype no more. But I'm cool with them talking shit to each other, trying to build up a fight. But I'm smart enough to know that if that bitch don't happen, I ain't gonna be pissed off. I ain't gonna be pissed off at all. I'll just say, okay, whoever these motherfuckers fight, that's who they gonna fight. But I am with you with Tank. I'm not trying to see no step back, bro. Let
like,
me
so
read.
check this out.
Say, y'all should break down the fights like and everything boxing, sports, and that blue blood TV
Yeah,
was.
we can do that. What he talking about? Me and Money, we got some big things coming. That's one of the things we can do. Have a that to where we do like controversial fights. That's like fights
Yeah.
that people argue about, the Kell Brook,
Oh
Errol
yeah,
Spence,
no doubt. Me and my dude love one did. Me and my dude love one do that. We sit back, we watch all old school fights.
Yeah,
We watch so many fights, bro.
and
Yeah,
break it round by round, like we did. Me and you did it with the Lomachenko. We did it with Lomachenko and Teofimo.
we did it with Terrence Bud Crawford. What we watched
Yeah.
three. But let me address
Yep.
this fast, kid. Let me address this,
All
bro.
right.
This man Nunu say y'all don't make it no better talking about splits and purses. First of all, bro, you coming to her and we already know what you're trying to get to. You're trying to talk about the Earl Spence and the Terrence Bud Crawford. Y'all can keep talking about all that shit all y'all want to, bro. Fair is fair, right is right, wrong is wrong. Is don't take a fucking rocket scientist to see if a man sold almost a million pay-per-views to a man that sold 250 pay-per-view buys, who should be the A side and who should be getting the most money, bro. So if we trying to get the fight and a man that's had the less pay-per-views talking about, oh no, 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 we don't want the fight because it's going to be a 50-50 fight, it got to be 50-50, then of course what the fuck we supposed to say? If you want the fight, if we want the fight. You see what I'm saying? No, it don't make it no better when you motherfuckers that see the facts and that is the facts, and y'all just can't call it right down the middle. You know what I'm saying? We ain't saying who gonna win the fight. I ain't telling no motherfucker, oh, if you got Bud winning, oh man, you on bullshit, shit of that nature. But if it's business out there and we see the business and the shit fall on our plate and we looking at it, what's wrong with talking about it? What's wrong with talking about it, bro? So come on, man. Y'all got to miss us with the bullshit. Because first of all, it ain't like we are here in everybody's pockets talking about, oh, this fight deserve this fight deserve that. No. If it's a super fight out there that every motherfucker want and we on the verge of getting, but one of the fighters, on some other shit saying he want 50-50 when he not working 50-50, then what we supposed to do? Sit back and say, well, let's not worry about it, man. It should be a 50-50 fight. Or should we be like, man, your ass don't deserve a 50-50, accept the 60-40, and let's keep this shit pushing. You know what I mean? So y'all can feel how y'all want to feel, bro. I know we ain't on no bullshit. I know we ain't making shit worse. I know we good for the sport, and we gonna call the shit how we see it, whether y'all like it or not. If you don't like what we talking about with the splits and purses, you got other channels out there just talking about the fight. Be my guest to go on over there and talk to him. Goddamn me.
Yeah. Now, money. What I was gonna say before you said that, before you addressed that comment, you know how you were saying that boxing has come down to business and this and that, and you right. But then, if you look at it, what has that helped boxing? Because it didn't help boxing. You feel what I'm saying? It actually, the viewership numbers got lower. You know what I'm saying? Because of that, boxing is a business shit. People stopped watching it and went over to the UFC. So my thing is like you doing all this fuck shit instead of making the best fight the best. When the best was fighting the best, that's when boxing was at its best. You know what I'm saying? The numbers, the pay-per-views, the everything. You know what I'm saying? When in the 90s and shit, every time you see Holyfield and Tyson and Lennox, they was making 30 mil at least a pop every time they came in, every time they walked to the ring. You know what I'm saying? The fighters was even making more, well, the big fighters was, but boxing, the viewership, boxing was much bigger on a much bigger platform back then. So now what it is that every promoter, right? They got a star or somebody they want to have make a star, right? Or a few stars, and they all of them trying to find the next Mayweather, right? That's the thing. All these promoters, they trying to find their next Mayweather, their next cash cow, and they put all their fucking focus and emphasis into that one fighter or them couple fighters, and then they do whatever they have to do to protect them. Meanwhile, it ain't helping them none because it's hurting the sport. It really is. I mean, look at the numbers back then compared to the numbers now. So at the end of the day, it really don't make no sense.
Now, well, I heard what you said, bro, but that's my thing. I don't disagree with you. I'm not. I never said it didn't hurt the sport. I never said that it became a business that is helping the sport. All I said was it's a business now. That's what it turned into, and it ain't shit. Like we as fans, we can go out here, we can push for the fights, we can say we want the fights, we can do our best to say, oh, you know what, we're not gonna buy this, we're not gonna buy that. It's not gonna stop these motherfuckers from doing what they doing. It's not gonna stop them. So I'm not saying that it's good for the sport.
No, it would stop
I
them.
tell people this.
You,
Wait a minute.
I
Let me
can't
say this.
agree with you on
Let
that
me say
money
this.
because
Let me say this,
it
Key.
would stop them if we actually
Let me
did
say this.
come together, right?
Look,
If we did come together, but see, we got too many. Just like blacks won't come together because see, if blacks would come together as a race, we could really get some shit done. But you got half over here, half over there, half over there. You know what I'm saying? Split up. Same with the boxing world. If we did come together and really demanded some shit like, nah, fuck that. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? You gonna give us some, they wouldn't have no choice. They wouldn't have no choice. But we don't have no unity in the boxing community to where we'll come together and really do some shit like that. So they gonna continue to do what they do. And you see how much power we really do got because look at these fighters now that they don't have no fans in attendance. That show you everything you need to know right there.
that's what I'm saying, bro. We can try to come together and do it, but you're not gonna pressure these fighters and these promoters to do it, bro. I'm telling you, it's that ego shit. It's that ego. We can see how these motherfuckers acting already, bro. They not gonna give a fuck. And I know what you're saying. Oh, we the ones that's buying the money. I mean, buying the fights. We the ones that's going out there putting heads in the seats. But a spectacle is a spectacle, bro. So I'm looking at it like this: they controlling that shit. They got the ins and outs. They buying the arenas. They paying the fighters, right? They coming together. Fighter, I mean, promoters looking at it like, oh, as long as this motherfucker is a star, and I know what you're saying, fighters making them a stars. I mean, the people making them stars and shit like that. But it ain't gonna take away from the excitement that they put in the ring and that they going in there knocking motherfuckers out. Of course, like I said, we can come together. We might could stop some shit from happening with this fight or with that fight, right? But it ain't gonna do it for everybody. It ain't gonna do it for everybody. Like I said, everybody not gonna come together. Everybody not gonna try to put a foot forward to say, man, fuck that shit, dog. If they don't give us Tank versus Ryan Garcia, we don't want to see them motherfuckers fight nobody else. Fuck that. We want Tank and Ryan next. Us, the hardcore fans, might come together and say, you know what, we gonna do this shit. But it's still, if they make Tank versus somebody and it's going down in that city for as it been an event, and you got Floyd Mayweather ass, they still gonna bring motherfucker ass to the seats to where motherfuckers gonna come and watch that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. I'm not disagreeing that it become a business. It's fucking the sport up because, like I say, it's not the golden age back in the days no more. To where it's a manly man sport. I touched on that earlier, where motherfuckers being real man, saying like Roy said, being king of the hill around this motherfucker. It ain't that no more. It's that these motherfuckers looking for certain motherfuckers looking for paychecks. You do got certain fighters out there that want to make the big fights happen, but they'll make the big fights happen when they feel like the money matches or it's a nice fucking payday. So I'm not in disagreement, bro. But this what it is. It's a business now, bro. The shit is a business. Who can make the most money out of this motherfucker? That's the business.
I just think you got a certain generation of kids that grew up in that certain generation, they just built different, dog. I mean, look at the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Look how soft that shit is now compared to what it used to be. Look at the NBA. You
I tell
motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucking air hit them, they flying back 10 fucking feet and shit, flopping all over the court. Look, you know what I'm saying? Just look around. Boxing too. They mentality ain't even built like that. You know?
yeah.
They just built different.
Back in the days, it used to be manly man. Back in the days, in basketball, you could clothesline a motherfucker. In football, you could dump a motherfucker on their head. And
Yeah,
boxing, nigga just
these
a straight,
kids are growing, they just
yeah,
built different.
yeah.
They
Boxing,
more
motherfucker,
athletic.
punch
They
each other in
big,
the face at the weigh-ins and shit. Hell yeah.
they more athletic, they bigger and they stronger. But as far as they hard and they mentality and they toughness, they just built different.
I agree 100%, bro.
And then when you got the certain fighters that is built, like and got the old school mentality, they get hated on. Look at Wilder. He doesn't deserve a fight with Anthony Joshua. They get hated on. You know what I'm saying? Look at Devin Haney. He wants to smoke with everybody. Get hated on. Look at Gary Russell. Gary Russell, he only fights such as what he don't need to. He's such and such didn't have to fight him. You know what I'm saying? The guys that do have that old school mentality, they get hated on, right?
Facts.
When Spence was out here trying to fight any and everybody, he ain't give a fuck what it was. He was getting hated on. You know what I'm saying? Now he kind of like, fuck that. I'm gonna do what y'all did to me now.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know?
I'm saying I agree. I don't disagree with you, bro. Bro, I said I touched on this earlier, bro. Like I told Blood, it's not that. Like I said, keep back in the day, and I ain't trying to say that nobody's not a man in these days, but it was manly mans back then, bro. Where motherfucker was real man. Like back then, you couldn't call a motherfucker a bitch in boxing and didn't have to see him. Back then, you couldn't duck a fighter without getting a motherfucker saying, "Oh man, we know you don't want no smoke with him and shit like that." Like you don't get called out, it's gonna be a different way of motherfuckers look at you. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, like I say, even the music industry, it's about who got the flashiest shit on, who's the hardest things of that nature. You know what I mean? Fucking the nicest bitch, all that shit plays a part.
Yeah, all that shit. That social media. It's
Yeah,
the social
it's
media
social media shit.
era.
Yeah. For us back then, you ain't have all that. You had to earn all that shit with your motherfucking fist, or your game had to speak for that shit in basketball or in football. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nowadays, that's what I was saying, bro. I say we ain't back in the day no more. Everything that came to the point to where they done dumbed everything down because the entertainment has got bigger and the paydays has got bigger as well. We got to keep it real. And everything, the paydays has got bigger. So they want to, protect the product a little
Well,
bit more than they was back then.
well. Uh, well, when you say the paydays it got bigger, you gotta not necessarily, maybe not. That's really hard to say
$100 million
because,
contracts and shit. 200
well,
million, $150 million contract. Come on now, bro. Hell yeah,
no,
this
I'm
shit.
talking about in boxing, right? Because every time Mike Tyson or Holyfield or one of the big heavyweights was stepping in the ring, they was getting 30, 40 mil guaranteed off rip back then. You see what I'm saying? I come up in that era. They was getting that back then every time they stepped in the ring. Now, a lot of the fighters, you know what I'm saying, was getting fucked over by Don King and Bob Arum, especially the, fighters that didn't have not so big names, but this shit's still going on. You know what I'm saying? That shit's still going on. So I mean, I think that Tyson and Holyfield and Lennox Lewis and all them, they was making more than what Anthony Joshua and Wilder and them making. A lot more.
Nah, I don't know
Yes,
about
they were.
I don't know
I
about
come
that.
up in that era, money. I'm telling you,
I
they
don't,
were making 30,
nah,
40 million dollars every time they went to the ring. They was making a lot more than Anthony Joshua and Wilder and them making. They was. That's a fact.
I'm trying. I'm like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they want. I remember Tyson being $100 million man. Don't get me wrong, now. I know they was making dollars, but right now, bro, I think these motherfucker paydays is, and I'm not like boxing has always been like that to where if you got a certain amount, I mean, a certain, because the heavyweights was on fire. They did run a game back then, but the pays to me still bigger, bro. The pays to me is still bigger. Now let me address this. He say that's what I'm saying. All the pressure on one side, pressure both sides. Ain't nothing wrong with being biased, but put pressure on both sides. Everything your favorite fighter do ain't wrong. Now, where have you seen us not putting pressure on both sides? When you say put pressure on both sides, that's what I need to know, bro. Y'all saying put pressure on both sides. Tell me, like, what incident is you talking about putting pressure on both sides? Because at the end of the day, I recall I ain't holding shit back on nobody or showing favoritism to shit. You feel me? So if we talk about something and we got the facts on it, what you mean putting pressure on both sides, bro? I've heard so many stories from back in the day where fighters will pull up and see a motherfucker in these streets. Sometimes they'll throw hands right then or there if another fighter had called them a bitch. Yeah, you wouldn't call nobody no bitch back in the day and getting away with it. It wouldn't happen. But I need to know what they keep talking about putting pressure on both sides. Everything your favorite fighter do is ain't right. So, man, listen, bro. Y'all got to make more sense of what y'all making. Y'all just coming in speaking on shit, and y'all heard what y'all want to hear, bro. Y'all heard just what y'all want to hear. So if y'all go listen to somebody talk, y'all gotta listen to everything somebody say and not try to just nitpick at certain shit, man. You feel me? Not try to just nitpick at certain shit. Cause that's all I see people doing. They come in, they nitpick at certain shit. Man, Kiana do a whole fucking show giving somebody a praise, but then if we say something, or they come in on a certain part of the other conversation, here y'all go hating on this person. I
Yep.
heard
Do
you go
that
hating on
shit
this
all the
person
time.
without listening to everything that's going down, bro. You feel me? So I'm not saying that one side is right and the other side is not right. The only thing, like, the only time I talked about money or we talked about money is with Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. That's what we're talking about money on. And we would look at the situation, right? Earl Spence is the A side. So what is wrong with saying that? What is wrong with saying Terrence Bud Crawford should accept the 60-40? I'm actually one of the dudes that give Bud all the credit in the world for his resume. I'm one of the dudes that rap for Terrence Bud Crawford when they try to shit on him. You feel me? So man, I ain't finna even keep touching on that shit when I know I give credit to every motherfucker. I don't take credit away from nobody. If you work your ass off to somewhere and you deserve something, then Money Brown go say, well shit, he deserved that because he worked his ass off to get there. I'm not gonna take shit away from nobody, bro. So y'all gotta understand who y'all talk to when y'all be bringing up certain narratives, bro. You know what I mean? But Keith Myers been going for almost 3 hours, bro. Is anything else you want to touch on?
Nah. We we gonna be back on tomorrow at 12 sharp. Well, it's that's one central at one central, and we gonna continue. We gonna continue it from there.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna be talking about finding opponents for Javante Davis. For all, well, we can say the whole 35 because if we going down, we'll see what'll be available for these boys. You feel me? Big Tony, what's going down, bro? We'll see what's available for these boys and who out there. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So yeah, y'all make sure that y'all come over to everything boxing and sports tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time. That's 12 that's 12 Mountain Time, and that's I think that's 11 Pacific, and that's 2 p.m. East Coast time.
Hmm.
We're gonna be on, and we're gonna be chopping it up about everything that's going on. We're gonna have a fire show for y'all. So make sure y'all come over to everything boxing and sports.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got them playoffs coming up on Saturday, baby. My Rams in Seattle. My dog Donald gave me all the fucking confidence in the world, dog.
Yeah,
Man,
that quarterback y'all got.
nah, Aaron Donald. Hell no. That
Oh,
motherfucker go. Better get his ass out there with that fucked up thumb and do something. Hell no,
shit.
that motherfucker running all over the place. He couldn't get in that damn end zone. Shit, he
Uh,
did okay. He clocked man, but he ain't ready for that
you
motherfucker.
know, Seattle got
Defense.
like one of the. I heard Seattle got one of the worst defenses though.
Now they got a little better. They got a little better. You know what I mean? That motherfucker Jamal Adams been playing lights out. So I don't want no damn I can't even get his damn name. Hell no. I need Jared Goff. I'd rather have Jared Goff fans out there. No sir, no sir. That like he was okay. He clock managed. He clock managed. The defense did their thing, but he ain't scored no goddamn touchdown. You feel me?
Do
Uh-uh.
Kovalev fight this weekend?
Not that I know of. I seen him training, but I don't know if he fight. I don't think
I
Cole
know
got
he finna get ready to fight that young bull.
who.
Let me watch. I'm gonna check real quick when he fighting. I know he got a fight coming up soon.
I seen his ass trying to somebody want another fight with Canelo and shit like that.
Now he got a fight coming up against that young dude. Gonna knock his ass off too. That yeah, Kovalev finna get knocked out again. Hold
Boy,
on, watch.
I ain't a
I'm gonna
bad
pull it up right now.
right.
Hold on, hold on. He got a fight coming up. I'm telling you. We be pulling it up right now. Hold on. Let me
Right,
see.
Omega. Right, Omega.
He
He talking
fights.
about, ain't no skins. You mean the football team?
Nah, he fight Bakhtamir he fight Bakhtamir on the 30th. Okay, that's the 30th.
Who he fight, okay?
That dude Bakhtamir, that dude that's 6-0, dude 6-0 with 5 KOs. He one of them Uzbekistan or something. He from Uzbekistan. He's supposed to be a motherfucking monster though.
Must be one of them gold medalists or some
Yep,
shit like
yep.
that been fighting a
Uh-huh.
while. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll see what's up with him. We'll see what's up with him. Yep. But make sure y'all join my go subscribe to my bro Everything Boxing, man. We will be back tomorrow. You know, kicking the Willie Bobo with y'all. Whoever got to come in Green Bay. I don't want to see Green Bay right now. Laugh out loud. Yeah, them too. But it's all love, fam. We finna go get up out of here, man. This your boy Money, man. It's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHopper52 at gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how I get down, man. Big dog status. We'll see y'all tomorrow, champs. All right, Keith.
Peace.
Omega, peace out, my brother.